Hello, hello. What is going on, chat? How we doing? We are live on YouTube Shorts, vertical mode, and on Instagram. How's everyone doing? Good to be here. Good to be here. We have a great show today. We have Stoic Jake coming on at 9:30, so that'll be a good one. This will be his second time joining PFM TV, so starting to get some regulars in here. I like Stoic Jake. He's a good dude. So that should be fun. Should be a fun chat. Hopefully we'll find some trades. What else is going on? We got the usuals. We got some giveaways to do. Aqua Futures, Top One Futures, Blue Guardian. Shout out all of those sponsors. Great firms right there. And yeah, it's going to be a great show. Going to be a great trading day. Man, every day this week, Monday and Tuesday, I've been red in the morning. So morning session, I've been red, just don't have a good read. And then I come back in the PM session and I make it back. So I can talk about that. I talked about it on X yesterday. I can even show you guys the markup. Let me get my, let's get our charts up. There we go. How are you guys doing though? How are we doing, chat? Good morning. Good morning, everyone. Let me just get this up on mobile as well. How we doing, guys? Future here. I see you. Adib, good morning. Dino, let's go, bro. Yeah, guys, if you are watching on PFM Mobile, the vertical stream, that's cool. But if you do want to catch us on the landscape view, on the regular desktop version, just head over there. I'll drop a link here in the chat just so if anyone just found us through mobile, but you want to watch us on the regular desktop, you can go ahead and do that. I'll drop a link right now. Just give me 1 sec. And then we could go over my trading day yesterday. So, if you guys were here with me, we were red, man. We had a red morning, but it was just another situation. It's now 2 days in a row where I am red in the morning and then I make it back in the PM session. So, okay, let me just drop this in the comments. There you go, chat. Yeah, so watching from PC but showing mobile. I just dropped a link. That's the link to the PC version if you want to check it there. But yeah, good to be here, guys. So here, let me go over this trade. We can talk about how I ended up getting back to green. So this was my day. I ended up being up about $1,600 for a 12, 16, 20. I can't do math. $2,000. Up about $2K on my $50K straight to funded Tradeify accounts. But we were down like 300 on the morning session. So like nothing crazy. Trading small size. But if you remember, we were getting chopped up in here, right? We were looking for the longs here. Finally, and I know that Mike, shout out Mike P. I'm sure he'll be in here in a little bit. He was shorting. He was short down here. A few of you guys were short looking for that 4-hour swing low to get taken, right at 24,410. That's where I went wrong. I had the right idea on these longs, but I was too early. I had to wait for that sweep of liquidity. And, we talk about accumulation, manipulation, distribution. Here is a textbook example. Accumulation, manipulation, right here, one quick sweep of this price leg, and then immediate displacement up, retap into a fair value gap, go higher. But I kept it calm. I waited for another trade entry. I still liked the longs. I did not want to short down here. I noticed we left equal highs. We then came down, had a deep retracement. We put in a bullish SMT divergence right here. And then I just traded a classic 1-minute IFEG to those equal highs. Got me back to break even. We also had the midnight retracements. A lot of reasons to like longs. It was just a difficult market in the morning to deal with, right? But yeah, that was my day. So we ended up being green. I can go over these accounts real quick for you guys. What is my risk reward on that trade? This one was about 1.5, probably about 1.5 R. Yeah, here we go. So we're up about 9K on these accounts total so far. All green days. It's weird. Like this week has been tough. Even last week was kind of tough. I was sick, still a little sick, but still locking in green days. What I've noticed is I am making my money in the PM session, and the morning has been a struggle. So, that's just how it goes sometimes. But yeah, average win right now, I'm not going to lie, this win rate is pretty low for me. And I'm not saying that in a cocky way. Usually my average R multiple is lower than this. Usually my average R is about 1-to-1 or 1-to-1.5. And my win rate is usually around like 60 to 70% when I'm really locked in. Right now, it's kind of flipped on its head, 41% win rate, but an average R multiple of 2.5, which is great. I mean, no complaining there, but it's a little different from my usual style. And I've noticed it's just because of the volatility, like the current market conditions have just been so volatile, right? NQ is moving like 200 points in a singular 5-minute candle. So what I've had to do is size down and take a couple more paper cuts before my idea plays out. It's just like, this is why I don't think there's one way to trade. It's all about the current market conditions, what is best suited for those conditions. And I think you can only get to that point after multiple years of trading to figure that out, right? And you need to see a few different market cycles to get there. And I'm only 5 years in. I'm sure there will be market cycles that I'll have to learn again under. But I've just noticed that volatility has shifted a little bit. So with that, I'm shifting the way I trade just a little bit. Nothing crazy. Still looking for base hits. Still trying to keep that win rate as high as possible. But sometimes that's how it goes. But yeah, so those are the stats. Solid trading. I need to make like another $1,000 on these accounts, and I could take a $10,000 payout. So like, no complaints, man. No complaints. That would be $20K in under a month if we could lock this one in this week. But I'm not going to force it. I'm not going to try to force that. I'm just going to take good trades. If it happens on Friday, it happens. If it doesn't, we'll just come back next week and finish it up. How are you guys doing though? Did anybody else get green later in the PM session? I mean, some of you guys were already green, I think. Some of you guys took those longs we called out right before I got off. Some of you were short, looking for that 4-hour swing low. I'd love to know how you guys were doing. And then we'll get into the current price action. I have some ideas. I took a little long scalp here in the overnight session. I could go over that briefly too. Yeah, Shivam usually jumps in a little bit later, like 8:30, 9 o'clock. I'm sure Shivam will be here. Please, can you comment about the FOMC meeting? Will it have impact on the market? Oh, do we have FOMC today? Let me take a look at that. Thank God for this Cloudflare, bro. Cloudflare is up and running again, thankfully. All right, so Ghana Trader, it's the FOMC meeting minutes. Here's the thing about FOMC. A lot of people get these, Dino knows what I'm talking about. A lot of people get these mixed up. FOMC is on the last Thursday of the month, the last Wednesday, of the month, right? It's never in the middle of the month like this. This is the meeting minutes. I know it's classified as red folder, but it's kind of a nothing burger. Like the market doesn't really care much about this. People get it confused. They think it's like the classic FOMC day. It's not. So I'm not too worried about it. I'm not even really thinking about it. Of course, at 2 p.m., if I'm still trading, I'll be aware that the data will get released. But other than that, man, it's really not much of a concern to me. It's not the regular FOMC that you're thinking of. My prop closed to the market at 3 p.m.? That's weird, bro. I don't know nothing about that. Ain't no prop firms that I'm trading with to do that. Stick with prop firm match listed firms, brother. Trump speaks? Yeah, he might be speaking at 12:15. Okay. That's something we want to watch out for, right? That's way more important, way more impactful than this FOMC minutes. So we'll keep an eye on that, 12:15. We'll just be getting off stream, but I'll remind you guys before we head off, all right? I'll try to give everyone a healthy reminder that if Trump is speaking, we might not want to be full porting our accounts 10 minutes before, you know what I mean? But yeah, man, I'm excited. I'm excited for another good day in the markets. We'll see what happens. We can talk about this current price action. By the way, guys, you know, I hate sounding like an influencer, but smash that like button, all right? Smash that like button if you want to get some giveaways going. You know, I'll give you guys some targets. Let's hit like 30 to 40 likes before we run our first giveaway. We got 3 sponsors, man. Aqua Futures, Top One Futures, Blue Guardian. Shout out. Great firms, all prop firm match listed firms. So yeah, we'll run some giveaways when we hit some likes. So smash that like button. But other than that, man, how we doing? Anyone in a trade? Anyone want me to talk about anything specifically? I mean, I got a lot to say about this current move that we had to the previous day's point of control. We had a perfect 80% setup in the London session. You know, you guys know my strategy. If you watch me trade, you know I was looking for this to happen, which is why I took a little long scalp in the pre-market. Again, nothing crazy, man. I made like $100 on the accounts. Like, yeah, $137 times 5 accounts though, so not terrible. I want to switch to NQ from gold, so guide me, sir. Dude, just do it, man. NQ's better. Join the club. Do you think we can drop to midnight open? So actually, I don't have the midnight open marked out yet. So let's get that midnight open up. Thank you for reminding me, Montana. Shout out. All right, let's see. Why am I doing that? Oh yeah, it's down below. Yeah, Montana. I love this actually. No joke. I love that the midnight setup is below. Okay, this is solid. Okay, let's talk about this price action. Thank you for reminding me about midnight. So here's the thing, guys. I was looking like the long that I took a long in the Asia session around here on this price leg. Really, the main part of the analysis was just simply that the previous day's point of control is above us and there was an 80% setup in play. You guys know how I feel about the 80% setup. What is the 80% setup if you guys are new here? It is when the market opens above or below the previous day's point of control, right? So in this situation, market opens right here at 6 p.m. Eastern. We opened below this level, the previous day's point of control. So this level will then act as a magnet for price. All right. So why is that helpful for us? Well, if it's going to act as a magnet, it can help give us a directional bias to go long up to that level. And look, you think this is a random level? Look at that. To the tick, we touch the POC, fulfill the 80% stat, and then we reject. That ain't random, man. That is not random. So shout out 80% setup. I have a video on this on my YouTube channel. You can find my channel in the description of this video. But yeah, one of my favorite setups. So it worked out nicely in the London session. If you guys were here trading this, if you had that 80% setup on your minds, you could have printed. I was sleeping, so I couldn't capitalize. Refresh. Raj, good morning, guys. How we doing? Where did I get the news? Forex Factory, bro. Come on. If you don't know Forex Factory, you must be new to trading. Yeah, Forex Factory. Future here. How you doing, bro? Hello, sir. Good to see you. Gift me 5K funded with CFD, bro. God will help you. I think you need God to help you. All good. What about you? I'm doing good, man. I'm doing good. Refresh. I am chilling, man. Yeah, so Montana, to answer your question, I do like the idea of a retrace down to the midnight open. Here's the thing. I do like either direction. I can see longs. I can see shorts. I really can. This has to be our line in the sand right now. previous day's point of control right here. Okay. So if we start getting strong 5-minute closures above the POC, I think then we rotate to the value area high and we look to ultimately take out like yesterday's London session high and even yesterday's Asia session high. I think this is a bunch of low resistance liquidity that can get targeted. But I don't want to fight the overall trend on a retracement until we invalidate this level. So as of right now, the market is still very bearish. We are below the previous day's point of control. I mean, we touched this level to the tick and rejected, right? So that looks kind of bearish. So in that situation, trading short down to the midnight open could be a good setup. But that's where then you have to like frame out, there's a few different ways this can happen, right? So we can definitely touch the midnight open today, but there's a few different ways. We could either go straight down at the open and it's done, or we're leaving a bunch of stacked highs here, here, and here. If the market wants to be a little more complicated, we could do something like this, right? So we got to be careful. But yeah, I could see it. I could definitely see it. These levels will be key. So we have previous day's point of control at 24,731. We have previous day's value area high at 24,816. Previous day's value area low at 24,575.50. So mark those levels on your chart, fam. Hola, Sam the Trader. How we doing, bro? All right, Prashant has a question. I have a question about managing multiple Tradeify accounts. I have 5 accounts, whether 50K, 100K, 150K. I trade around $100 to $150 per day on each like you do. What's the best strategy? So first off, I'll read the rest of your question. But I actually just recorded a video kind of answering this question last night. So it should be up maybe next week on Prop for a Match. So I just think it's interesting. You just asked a pretty relevant question to the video I was recording last night. But okay, once I hit the profit targets, 3K for 50K, 6K, okay, blah, blah, blah. How much should I keep as a buffer in the account before withdrawing so I always have some room to trade safely? This is a good question. It is going to depend on your account size. So, okay, if you want to keep trading that account and you want a safe buffer, let's start with the 50K for an example. You can either take the full payout when you hit $3,000, which is $2,000. So you can take a $2,000 payout, but you're only going to have $1,000 left of drawdown, which is tight. So if you want to do that, you want to take all your money, you're going to have to trade very small to try and build that balance back up. Or you can take a smaller payout, take $1,000. If you take $1,000 out of that account, you still have $2,000 of drawdown. You're basically just starting from scratch now with a $2,000 max loss limit. Keep building it up. Or if you don't need the payout like that, you could just wait, get those account balances up to $5,000, then start withdrawing. Then you're in a much safer position. Now with the 100K and 150K, it's a little bit different because getting to the profit target is actually a little bit harder. Because let's use the 100K for example. You get what, $4,000 of drawdown? So if you make a 6K payout, you can then take $2,500 out. You're left with like 4.5, 5 point, like 3,500 of drawdown. So you're kind of left with the same amount that you started with. So with the bigger accounts, I think whenever you get to the profit target, just take the payout. With a 50K, you got to decide. You can either take a smaller payout. You don't have to take the max $2,000, or you do, but you got to size down and you got to, accept that you might blow those accounts after. But at least you got your payout. So let me know if that helps you out. The buffer amount can be withdrawn. You just have payout caps. So like on a 50K, you can't take out more than 2,000 at a time per account, which a lot of people have issue with that. But I took a 10K payout with 50K accounts. I was just copy trading 5 of them. So I took $2,000 out times 5. Yeah, smash that like button, like Sam the Trader said. Past Blue Guardian, one from giveaway. We're looking for buys. Kind of neutral right now, Neek. So after withdrawal, we need to hit 6% again? No. So with Tradeify, the profit targets get lower with the instant funded. So I think you need to make like 4%, I believe. So it gets lower each payout. So it gets a little easier. Great advice, bro. Thank you, man. I think that was solid advice. Yeah. That's how I do it. That's literally how I do it. Just in, President Trump to decide on the next Federal Reserve chair before Christmas. I wonder if that's what he's going to talk about. Interesting. Morning, Chris. Chris Topher, how we doing, bro? Good morning, everyone. Yeah, I can't wait to see Josh in here too. Josh Garcia, I'm sure you guys know him in the chat. He also ended up being green on the day. We can talk about that real quick. Shout out Josh. He's a great trader. He's pretty much a carbon copy of the way that I trade because he learned from me. Where is this? Yeah, right here. He tags me in this. Today was crazy price action. Had a total set. He was down 700 on the day, and then he came back strong. Made it all back, plus an extra $16. So we got back to break even, all from base hits. So small wins. Stacking them up. Big shout out, man. Yeah, we both came back. We were red in the morning and then got back to green in PM session, man. It was awesome. You're very welcome, Prashant. I wish I'm a good trader like you. You'll get there, bro. Just stick with it, man. But yeah, guys, I'm still trying to hold out on prop firm accounts until Black Friday. But honestly, I know some people are telling me to wait for the inevitable 90% off with Apex. But right now, code match, it's 80% off, bro. 80% off and $40 activation fees. Like, I'm trying to think, how much better could they get it? If they do 90% off, I guarantee they're not going to offer $40 activation fees. So I feel like it might be the best bet to get them right now. Again, code match 80% off. But I'm thinking about doing it here, man. Because those $40 activation fees is just like dirt cheap. It's such a good deal. It's insane value. I don't know. I don't know if Black Friday is going to be giving $40 activation fees. I don't know. I feel like if they're giving 90% off, it's going to be hard to justify the $40 activation fee again. The activation fees are lifetime, not monthly. So yeah. Yeah, maybe I'll do some now, some later. Maybe I'll buy 5 today. We'll see. I want to trade Tradeify first and try and get these accounts into some profit. If we do that, I'll buy some Apex accounts with code match for 80% off. I think that's the best deal right now. And then you just have the classics, Tradeify 30% off code match, Top 1 Futures 55% off code match. Some of the classics there. So I have not tried funding ticks yet, but I'm open to it for sure. They're listed on prop for match, so I would trust them. Can I rank the top 3 futures firms? Yeah, I could do that. And a 50K account with Tradeify, instant funded or challenge? We can check for you right here, Dino. So the 50K instant funded account, after you put in code match, it goes from $599, so $600. It goes down to a 356, or I'm sorry, 509. Yeah. So the price with code match is $356. Now the challenge, 50K challenge, is $139. All in though, no activation fee. So still a good value. And then this is the one, if you want the activation fee, it's $48.30. That's again, only if you're putting in code match will you get those discounts. Yeah, you could just use code match, guys. Code match will get you these discounts. Exactly. But top 3 futures firms, I can do that. Again, this is my opinion, my personal opinion based off my experience, right? Who's today's guest? We have Stoic coming on. Stoic Jake. So my recommendations, these are not going to be in order. All right. These are just my top 3. My top 3 picks is Tradeify, especially for instant funded, Tradeify and Top 1 futures. They're both really good plans. If you want a cheaper option, Top 1 futures is solid because right now they have 55% off. When you talk about instant funding for 55% off, it's like a crazy value. Just crazy value. 50K instant funded account, $180 all in. That's insane. But if you want like a little bit more of a premium product, not that there's anything wrong with Top 1 futures, but Tradeify is just like the top deal when it comes to instant funding, then I would say Tradeify. So for instant funded, my top 2 are Top 1 futures and Tradeify. And then honestly, I'm liking Apex. I really like Apex. And I'll throw one more on there. I got to give Top Step, you got to give Top Step their credit too. Top Step's great. But yeah, those are my top 4. I gave you 4. But yeah, those would be my recommendations. If you're looking for instant funded, I think Tradeify or Top 1 futures. If you want to go the cheaper eval route, Apex or Top Step. Yep, that's what I would say, guys. How we doing though, chat? How many likes we got? We're at 27. Can we hit 3 more likes? We can maybe run a giveaway. I gotta say though, sometimes I feel like people get bored from giveaways. I know I get bored. And I'm like, maybe we should just not run as many giveaways. Thanks, Zach. Love you for answering our inquiries. Of course, bro. It's what we're here for. And shout out Prop per Match. They make it easy for me. There's a deal of 35%. It's your first purchase for a 50K end of day reward cap. Nice. Because you're profitable, man. Well, get profitable, bro. Follow me. Take my trades. Learn from me. I got a ton of free content on YouTube, and I'm here every single day. And you're rich, but we are broke as fuck. I wouldn't call myself rich. I live a comfortable life in New York City, which is, New York City is like the most expensive city in the world, or one of them. I feel very blessed for that. But listen, man, if you walked around Manhattan, I'm small time. I'm as small time as it gets, bro. I walk past multimillionaires every day. Manhattan is just filled with elite rich people. I ain't one of those. I'm a grinder, bro. I grind it out. I just, making a life for me, for myself and my family in an expensive ass city. Show us how to win the giveaway. We've been trying, but not getting it. There's no special way to win. You just got to enter. Prashant, I like the way you think. Nah, I'm just kidding, guys. We got a ton of giveaways to do. We got you. This is prop for a match. You know what I mean? We hook you up. I'm just joshing. We got giveaways to do. No worries. You know what? Let's get one started. Did we hit 30 likes? Oh, yeah, we did. That's the same as London. Everything is taxed, cameras and tickets everywhere, dude. Yeah. You know, I've still never been to London. I would love to check it out. I got to go there. I've been to Italy because I'm Italian. I got family there, but never been to London. Why don't you move out, go to the countryside for less expensive? Listen, man, it's always a thought. It's always in the back of my mind, but like, I love the city, man. I love where I'm from. You know, I love New York. It's one of those things. If you're a New Yorker, we love hating on New York City and talking shit about New York City, but we never leave. We don't want to leave. It's like it's a curse. Yeah, it's some real New York stuff, man. All right, let's do this, chat. I'm gonna pull up the Discord. Do we understand the how to enter? You guys got to join the Prop for Match Discord channel to enter giveaways. All right. Let me pull this up. Oh, and we got Josh right there. Shout out, Josh. Let's go. I love it. But all right, so we're going to do it like this. First off, let me help you guys out. Nobody enter yet. I'm telling you, do not enter until I tell you to. But let's do this. I want to make sure everyone can get access to the Discord. So I'm going to drop the link in the chat for y'all, okay? So everyone will have a chance to join. The link is in the description of this video, but I'm going to make it as easy as possible for you. I'm going to drop it in the comments right now. So go ahead and join our Discord. And then what you're going to do, you got to get verified. Then you got to come over here to PFM TV, go to stream chat. And this is what we're going to do. Type match to enter the giveaway. So anyone that types match below here will be entered into the giveaway. Also, guys, I can't. So what I found out from support, they want me to not clarify which account everybody wins. They're going to choose on the back end. I know that might be a little annoying for you guys, but like, it gets really messy back there for them. I want to make their life as easy as possible. So they asked if we could you're going to win one of these three firms. Okay. So you're not going to know which one until you get in touch with them. But it's either going to be Aqua Futures, Top One Futures, or Blue Guardian. You're just not going to know here because it gets a little messy. So yeah, I see a bunch of entries coming in. Shout out. And guys, you don't need to enter more than once. So if people spam it and put a bunch of entries in, it actually messes it up when the AI like populates the list. And then that's how people get cut out of the list. So avoid spamming it with multiple entries. It's not going to help and it might actually hurt you. Bissamy says, Zach, I had a shitty session today. I'm sorry, bro. Hopefully we can make it better. We'll see what happens. I'll try to find some good trades for us. I am gold in the chat. What's up, brother? Remember, guys, if you are watching on mobile, but you want to watch on the regular landscape version on the desktop, I dropped the link in the comments. Just scroll up and you can go right there. You know what? Let me try and do a pinned comment there so that people can get to it. Hold up. Give everyone some ample time to enter the giveaway too. Here we go. All right, I just pinned that message to the top. So there we go. Actually, let's do it like this. Let me make it a little more clear. Just getting this going, guys. Everyone's going to have so much time to enter that giveaway. You got all the time in the world. There we go. Perfect. So I just pinned it up there. If you guys are watching on mobile on YouTube and you want to check us out on the regular landscape view, full screen, tap that link and come on over. Come on over here. Or I should move out of the country, stay in a second world or third world country, and I'll be ultra rich there. Dude, trust me, I talk about this with my lady all the time. It's tough though, man. You know, we got family. We love our family. We got a baby coming. It's like, maybe if we were, you know, I wish I started making money a little bit earlier in my life because I'm 31, man. I only started making money a couple years ago. Before that, I was broke as a joke, working at a grocery store. So I didn't have the money to travel and have experiences like that. And now we're just having a baby. So we got real life to do. Maybe down the line, maybe a few years down the line, we'll, you know, go explore, stay 6 months somewhere. Cause we could totally swing that. Like I could stay somewhere for 6 months. Definitely. Neek says, I had a good day today, up 1.6%. Nice, bro. Let's go. I believe it's better if you announce the firm name. So if someone won an account within the week, then not to participate in this. So that's the thing, Future. I think if somebody enters and there's somebody that won that week, yeah, I don't know, dude. This is what they asked me to do. We're going to try it out today. I kind of hear what you're saying. I'll bring it back to them. We're gonna try this out today, though. It's what they asked, you know. Congrats, Zach, on being parents. Thanks, bro. We have a kid on the way. Due date is December 20th, so pretty damn soon. I moved out of New York years ago. As long as you got family and love, you good any place. Facts. Big facts, man. 100%. Shout out Ace94. I love that. What football team am I a fan of? Bro, I don't watch much football. I'm an NBA guy. I love the NBA. You know, so I love my Knicks. Love watching the Knicks. I don't do much football. New York football teams suck. Like, we have the Jets and the Giants, bro. They're terrible teams. So they're not fun to watch or be a fan of. Him or her? I think it's going to be a her. She's going to be a she. Unicorn Candy. So to enter, you got to join our Discord server, okay? You can find the link in the description of the video. I'll drop it for you one more time, and then we'll get this giveaway going. By the way, guys, we're still rejecting this previous day's point of control beautifully. You're going to type match in the Discord channel. I just dropped the link. Dude, I want to hit, like, I'm not going to lie. I want to hit, like, my biggest trade ever on stream one day soon. It's just hard to want to do that type of thing when you're trading instant funded accounts because of the consistency rule. But maybe if we get some XFAs, we could try and hit it big. I want to have like a big $20,000 day just for fun. Unicorn Candy, I'll show you. Here in stream chat. So you go here, see all these entries. People are typing match. That's all you got to do. I'll give you 30 seconds. Or you know what? I'll give you more than that because I got to go refill my water. So let's do this. Nobody go anywhere. I'm going to take like a 60-second break. And as soon as we get back, we will run the winner. We will announce the winner. We'll do a duck race or a pinwheel. So go ahead. Get those entries in, guys. You have a little more time. And I will be right back and we will announce the winner. We'll give away 2 accounts. What's up, chat? We back. We back. All right, let's do this giveaway. I'm going to copy all these entries. Everybody had time to enter the giveaway, I'm sure. Dude, if I hit a 20K day on stream, it is Chipotle on me. I'll order Chipotle for everyone in the chat. My boy is sick, runny nose. Dude, I've been sick for a week straight. It's just my nose. It just won't stop being congested, especially in the morning. I don't know. It's going to fix itself eventually, but yeah, it's been rough, dude. All right, let's do this giveaway. And don't worry, guys, if you missed this one, we have so many. I got 12 accounts to give away today. So we're going to start off with 2. We got a ton of accounts to give away. Here, you guys can watch me copy and paste all these names so you know I got it. All right. Getting it going. All right, beautiful. Let's do a duck race, chat. All right, we ready? So we'll give away 2 accounts to start it off. Again, it's going to be either Top One Futures, Aqua Futures, or Blue Guardian. So massive shout out to those firms. They are great sponsors of the stream. Big shout out to them. All right, let's do this. Here we go. 1, 2. Anyone's race right now, bro. Who's got it? Who's got it? It's anyone right now. Yo, remember, guys, you can only win some of these accounts every 30 days or Top One Futures once a week. So always keep that in mind. Oh, all right, dude. This is like just a dead-on race here between Ethan and Pintu. Watch, it's gonna be neither of them, bro. Someone's gonna come up from the bottom. It's gonna be the lady duck. Mermaid duck. Damn. That was close, bro. Shout out Jill Jigga Jigga. Crazy Discord name. Layman Scalper, but big shout out to you. How do I even save that, bro? Do I really have to write out this whole name? Jill Jigga? What does that mean? Is that racist? Layman Scalper. Yo, you guys gotta stop with this. My name's not there. You can't see all your names. There's like freaking 70 people in here. Feels racist. I'm just kidding about the racist thing, by the way. All right, let's do another one. All right, 1, 2. Anyone's race again. Go. Bro. Prime Diddy? It's totally going to be Prime Diddy. And it's a black duck. Yo, no Diddy though. No Diddy though. You are the winner of an account. Of a 25K futures account. Bruh. Damn. All right, Prime Diddy. For real though, no Diddy. Bro used baby oil to win the race. He lathered himself up. How do you know Shavam isn't here, bro? Just because they haven't said anything in the chat? They probably entered the Discord. You are Prime Diddy? Okay, shout out. So listen, this is how you guys claim your accounts. You got to go over to X, go to PFM support on X, okay? I'll drop the link for you right here. This is how you are going to claim your account. You're going to DM PFM support on X, show them your Discord handle, and you're good to go. Part of me thinks we should do one more because I have freaking 12 accounts to give away today. Should we do one more? Let's do this. Yo, we need like 4 more likes. Let's just hit 50 likes and then I'll run this giveaway real quick. So we'll go back to the charts until we hit 50 likes. We're so close. We need like 6 likes. So smash that like button, guys. We're not missing much when it comes to charts either. This is why I don't trade pre-market. Like, not much has happened here. Like, we are rejecting the previous day's point of control. We had a nice little move down here. We created a little fair value gap, right? That's currently holding as resistance, but I'm not interested in any of this. Not yet. Do I trade ES? So I don't actually trade ES, but I do look at it because it helps inform my directional bias for NQ. I like to gauge the relative strength and the relative weakness between these two indexes because they're correlated assets. So people asking how to enter the giveaway. What you do is you go to our Discord channel. You can find the link to the Discord channel in the description of this video. Get in there, get verified, and you enter through there. But this particular giveaway, I already have the list, but I got like 9 more accounts to give away. So we're going to do multiple lists throughout the day. So get into the Discord now so that you're ready when I run another giveaway. Sukuna, I don't know how you guys know your name is missing in here. It's like low-key kind of annoying. You can't see all the names. There's no way you know that your name is not in there. What does SO mean? SO, please? Shout out. Shout out Jay Donato Music. Big shout out. Big shout out. All right, let's run this. We got 49. Let's do it. Let's do it. Let's do it. 1, 2. Hold up. Oh, there's Donato FX right there, too. Yeah, bro, we gave you a shout out. Now your Ducks in first. Let's go. It's me, Trader. Don't worry. We're going to do a ton more giveaways, and you'll have a chance to enter on the next one. Damn, that was a close one. Crypt Keeper, shout out. You have a normal name. I guess normal is pushing it, but solid name. Crypt Keeper on Discord. So again, what you're going to do, brother, just go to PFM support on X. I'll drop the link for you again. DM them, show them proof of your Discord handle. That's all you got to do. And they will hook you up within a couple days. Big shout out, bro. Big shout out. Hey, dope. We're here on X right here, guys. That's dope. It's in the little explore page here on x.com. Sweet. My duck is getting a beating tonight. Dude, do not. No, I don't want to see any animal abuse, guys, just because you didn't win a giveaway. That's not right. That is not right. Dharmesh, good morning, bro. All right, chat. All right, all right. Hey, Stoic in the house. Good morning, bro. We're gonna see you soon. Hey, Chris Topher just asked just in time. Our guest is gonna be Stoic Jake, Stoic ADX. I'll pull up his YouTube channel real quick. It's also in the description of this video if you guys want to check him out. But here he is, bro. This is the man, the myth, the legend, Stoic Jake. This will be his second time on Prop for a Match TV. Chat really liked him. So big shout out, Stoic. Stoic, I'm interested what you're going to be looking at, bro. I know you're a long only guy. I'm interested if you want to long this market or if you want to take a chill pill. It's been selling off quite a bit. Favorite song when I trade? I don't know, bro. I listen to a lot of music when I'm trading. What sucks is on the stream, I can only use like StreamYard accepted music because of like licensing issues. So, but I don't know. I listen to a lot of hip hop. I listen to a lot of Ye. I listen to some Drake every now and then. I'm all over the place, but I just like chill stuff. A lot of lo-fi type beats to like keep me calm. You know, I either want to be calm or I want to be hyped up. You know, it's one or the other. Stoic says, I will long if my strat says go. Fair enough, brother. Yeah, I was long yesterday and it worked out, but what a weird day. It was a pretty choppy day in hindsight. Like, we didn't do much of anything. We're still stuck inside this range on the hourly, like really tight range. We're getting ready to expand. It's going to go one way. There's a little hourly fair value gap here too. That I kind of want to be aware of that actually. And then the 15-minute, are there any key fair value gaps? They've all been touched. So there's no key fair value gaps here on the 15-minute. Every single one of them is mitigated. So let's keep the midnight open up. What did I do with, oh, this is ES. Let's go back to NQ. Yeah, man, I think we can go to midnight. I think it could happen. That would stay in line with this trend as long as we hold below the previous day's point of control. I think that's valid. Maybe we get some type of inversion at the open and then short to midnight open. It could happen. But like I said, if we break above the POC, I would be looking for these wicks to get taken up here, which also lines up with the previous day's value area high. So it could go either way. I'm just going to use the previous day's point of control as my line in the sand, and we'll see what happens when the market opens. You know, we'll see what setup we get first. So Baby Gorilla, I was just telling them before, the support team asked me to not clarify which account for each person because it gets a little confusing for them. So they're going to issue you one of those three firms. I can't confirm which one. It's going to be either Top One Futures, Aqua Futures, or Blue Guardian. And this is actually going to help you guys because I think if you do happen to be restricted in one of the countries, they're going to hook you up with a different one, and it gives them more room to like manage it and move accounts around so that everybody gets a fair shot. So I think it's going to work out better. But yeah, you're going to get one of those accounts, either Top One Futures, Blue Guardian, or Aqua Futures. Unicorn Candy. So no worries. So to claim your account, you're going to go to PFM Support on X. I'll drop the link for you again right here. You're going to go there. You're going to DM. So you're going to go here to the message icon. You're going to DM PFM Support. Show them proof of your Discord handle. Okay. Then they will hook you up. But just remember, guys, it takes a little while. Okay. They don't even get these names until the end of the stream. So give it some time. They should get back to you by the end of the day, most of the time, or early tomorrow morning. Yeah, bro, I got like 9 accounts to give away still. So yeah, we got a ton. This is Prop for Match TV, bro. We specialize in hooking people up with accounts. So yeah, we got more to come. No worries. If we hit 60 likes, I'll run another one immediately before Stoic gets on here. And remember, guys, if you don't win a giveaway, go to Prop for a Match, utilize code MATCH, okay? You will get the best discount. 55% off top one futures, 30% off Tradeify. This is the best deal right now, in my opinion. 80% off Apex Trader funding, $40 activation fees, unmatched. I think I'm going to load up today. I'm going to get another 5, try and get them past. Slow markets, man. Slow markets right here. Okay, this is what we're going to do, though. I think this will be our line in the sand. So if we stay below the POC and we inverse this 15-minute gap, so if we get a 15-minute closure below, I think you can take a short to the midnight open for the midnight retracement. I think that would be a solid trade. So I will have my eye on this for sure, as long as it happens after the 9:30 open. If this setup occurs at 9:20, I'm not going to take it. It's just how it goes. I don't like to trade before the 9:30 open. Sukuna's already short. Okay, fair enough. I don't think it's bad. I don't think it's bad to be short. You're below the previous day's point of control. You have the midnight retracement to look for. You can look for previous day's low as like your external draw on liquidity. I don't think it's a bad setup. Yeah, very slow pre-market today for sure. Not doing much of anything here. SB King is in the chat. What's up, bro? Good morning or good evening, wherever you're at. I do think we're going to get this inverse. It just sucks because it's going to happen before 9:30. What is my average risk reward and how much do I risk per trade? So I was going over my stats recently. So I do look for base hits mostly. I'm a scalper. But lately, my R multiple has actually been a little higher. I could go to my stats. I could show you guys. So right now, I'm trading these 50K instant funded Tradeify accounts. These are the 5 accounts. I'm up about $10,000 in a week and a half of trading. Average R multiple right now is 2.5. So my average win is $357 with my average loss being 138. And currently I have about a 41% win rate, which is low for me. I want to get this higher, but it's still profitable with a 1.82 profit factor. But yeah, it depends on the account size. So if I'm trading a 50K account, I want to trade small. You know, I always say, I think the best rule of thumb, risk 1/10 of your overall drawdown. So if you have a $2,000 max loss limit in your account, I think you can safely trade and risk $200 per trade, right? Because that gives you 10 shots. You have 10 bullets in the chamber before you would blow your account. So the odds of you having 10 losses in a row are very low likelihood, very low likelihood. So $200 risk per trade if you have $2,000 of drawdown. If you have $4,500 of drawdown, like a 150K account, I'd risk $450 per trade. But basically, just 1/10 of your overall drawdown is a good rule of thumb. And you guys are fighting about height in the chat. Can you guys guess how tall I am? What do you think? Chat, how tall do you guys think I am? I'm actually interested. How tall am I? Damn. Bro, am I giving 5'8" energy? Okay, I'm getting some 6'2". I'm getting 6 foot. Am I giving below 6 foot energy? This is so interesting. As tall as Kevin Hart, bro is cooking me. Oh my god. I, I'm gonna tell you guys. Stand up. Okay, hold on. Can't really stand up, but standing up. 6'9". I like that, Darmesh. Thank you. A tall Italian. I didn't know they made those. Fair enough. Dude. All right, guys. I'll tell you. I'm 6 foot. I'm 6'1". 6'1". I can't be giving below 6 foot energy, bro. That's a bad sign. Yeah, no, I'm 6'1". Else ain't got it. Damn, you know what? We should have done a giveaway for that. That would have been a sick giveaway. You playing ball, dude? I mean, I played ball in junior high and high school a little bit, but bro, I don't know. Maybe it's a United States thing. There's a lot of tall people in the United States. So like, if you're 6'1", you can't even really get in the NBA. You're short, bro. You got to be like 6'3", 6'4" to get to play real ball. You know what I mean? But I do play ball a little bit. Do a giveaway about my weight. Oh god, I don't know. I don't know if I want to do that right now because I gained some pounds with this pregnancy. They say that the man also gains weight when your partner's pregnant, and it's a real thing. It's a real Zach. I need a girlfriend, bro. Come on, this is funny. This is bad funny. The problem is when I'm losing my trade, I become emotional and start trading based on emotion. Yeah, I mean that's the biggest problem for most traders, bro. It's a big problem. How old am I? I'm 31. I'm unk. I'm officially unk status, bro. Once you're above 30, you're unk. It's just the truth. I'm cooked. It's all downhill from here. Chris Topher, I got you. Got 1 year left. Enjoy it, bro. Yeah, nah, I know. We're in our prime. 30 is your prime. I agree. Because now you finally start making a little money, you got some profits, you know, you still got your health, you can stay fit, stay healthy. I agree. I think 30 is low key prime. I agree. Real life starts after 30. I'm starting to realize that. I am kidding. I think that's true. But if you're 19, enjoy it, man. Yo, if you got into trading before the age of like 20, you're in such a good spot. Don't give up because you'll figure it out. You're gonna figure it out. If you got into trading below the age of like 21, oh my god, dude, you have so much time to figure it out. I got started at what, 26? Yeah, 26, which is pretty young. But man, like I see some of these kids who are like 20 years old who are already taking massive payouts. Shout out people like Brian Staub, Galanto. These are young bucks, man, taking huge payouts. It's really sick. Yeah, starting early, man. Start as early as you can. Yeah, no, I agree with all of you guys for real. Oh, look at this. We're getting that inversion on the 15-minute. We're about to get a closure. 25 seconds left. I'm trading 50K accounts. So the stats here, this is on 5. So I have 5 50K accounts with Tradeify. So this 10,000, roughly $10,000 P&L is spread across 5 accounts. So I'm really up like about 2,000 times 5 accounts. That's the beauty of copy trading, man. This is why I love futures, because you can copy trade like this. The scalability is impossible to the scalability you have with futures prop firms, you can't even compare it to CFDs. I don't care that CFD firms give you more drawdown or static drawdown. None of that matters, man. The scalability you get through copy trading with futures is where you take real payouts. Okay. Even just look at the space. If you look at payout junction, all of the biggest payouts are coming from futures firms, where the money is. What car do I own right now? Dude, I live in New York City, so I don't have a car. I don't need one. That's what I love about living in a city, a walkable city. I don't want to have a car. I like I like riding a bicycle around. I like walking. I like taking the train. Or I just Uber everywhere. Hey, Josh is in the chat. Good morning, bro. I was talking about you earlier when we first got on. I was telling the chat how we both got green on the day at PM session. Is living in NYC good? Yes. It's the best, greatest city in the world, man. Nothing compares to New York City. I'm blessed that I can afford to live here. I love it. Yeah, yeah. I mean, Donato, it just doesn't make sense to own a car in the city. Like, it just doesn't make sense, bro. I'd have to pay for parking. Like, I'd have to get a parking garage or something. Like, it's just, and in Manhattan, you know how much that costs? It's like an extra freaking 1,500 a month, 1,000 a month, just to park your car in a safe parking garage. Like, it's ridiculous, and you don't even need it, so it's not worth it. When I do taxes, do I write off occupation section? You write day trader? Kind of. I do write off challenge purchases as I do write them off. It works. Some people say it doesn't work. I'm not going to give tax advice. I shouldn't be doing it, but yeah, I do. I do have write offs. Daniel, I trust payout junction. I don't think this is the thing, bro. A lot of people like they want all of these conspiracy theories. Like there's all this stuff going on, and manipulation. Dude, they don't need to do that in the prop firm space. Like there is that much money going back and forth to traders from traders. Like the money is there. They don't need to manipulate it. Like there is a lot of money in futures prop trading on the trader side for the people that actually take payouts. There's a lot of money to be made, and for the firms, they have the money to pay it out. They're making so much money. Like they don't need to manipulate the numbers. There's really no point. I'm guessing, I'm sure in theory you can do that, but these big firms, they don't need to do that, bro. I promise you. Like they're making money. ICT or SMC? ICT all day. The OG. That's where it really came from. It's ICT. Kind of thanks for answering. Yeah, of course, man. All right, guys, let's do this. We got Stoic Jake coming on in about 10 minutes. You want to do one more giveaway? You want to do one more giveaway? We got quite a few people watching. Can we hit 60 likes real quick? We need 6 likes and we'll run another giveaway. I'll give away 2 more accounts right off. Let's go. Smash that like button. What is the difference between ICT and SMC? Really nothing. From what I understand, SMC is just like a watered down version of ICT. Like I think in SMC, I haven't seen many people use fair value gaps from SMC traders. Uh, they are more focused on order blocks. This is just what I've noticed. I could be wrong, uh, but like I need the fair value gap, man. That was the key for me. When I switched over to fair value gaps from order blocks, I saw a major breakthrough. All right, let's see. Did we hit 60 likes, chat? All right, we hit 62 likes. Let's do it. Let's run this giveaway. All right, chat. Here we go. So what you're going to do, you're going to join our Discord server, right? If you guys have not joined yet, I will drop the link here in the chat for you. And again, you can always just go right to the description of this video to find the link. Did any future firm deny your payout, and what was the reason? So that's a good question. I have never been denied a payout in my life, not once. And I've been paid out from like maybe 5 or 6 futures firms in my career. I've never been denied a payout in my life, not once. You know what? All of my firms that I trade with are listed on Prop Firm Match. Like, I'm not even kidding about this. This isn't even just to be promotion. Like, I've been paid out from my funded futures, Top One Futures, Tradeify, Top Step. Those are the futures firms I've been paid out from. Every single one of them is listed on the front page of Prop Firm Match. So if you want to be safe, stick to Prop Firm Match listed firms. That's how you know you're going to get your payout. And again, best discounts possible, man. Code math. Okay, guys, let's get this going. There's a lot of good questions in here, but I'll tell you guys what to do real quick for the giveaway. So let's do this to be funny because we were talking about To enter the giveaway, I want you to type UNC in the chat since I'm an UNC. Zach be like, chitty chitty bang bang, you mother father, and payout directly goes to the bank account without any denial. Yeah, I've never been denied a payout, bro. Not once in my life. And I've withdrawn over 6 figures just this year alone. Never been denied a payout in my life because I trade with real firms. So I see a bunch of entries coming through. Let's go. Helsane says, that's my mistake. You named some firm. It's not listed on PFM and you got scammed out of 2 100K accounts. Damn, bro. See, that's brutal. That's brutal, man. I'm so sorry about that. Seriously. I can't imagine dealing with that. Especially if you're someone that's like, if that's your first payout or like payouts are still sporadic for you when you get them and it means a lot. That's brutal, man. I'm sorry. Yeah, PFM, stick with Prop Firm Match. Who's calling you uncle? Some people in the chat as a joke. When I said I'm a dad, I'm 31. So we're unc, bro. I'll take. All right, get those entries in, chat. And what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna take like a real quick 60-second break. Don't go anywhere. We will get the winners going as soon as I get back. So I'll give you guys some time to get your entries in, and just stay tuned. We will be right back. Right back. All right. We are back. What is up, chat? How we doing? How are we doing? We ready for this giveaway? We got Stoic coming on any minute. Let's try and get this giveaway done before Stoic gets on, right? And then we can focus on the charts. How we doing, everyone? We get all our entries in? Let me take a look. Oh, yeah. I'm seeing a bunch of entries here on Discord. Beautiful. Beautiful. Let's get this going. All right, I'm just getting this list populated, guys. Beautiful. Okay, cool. We got it. Let's do a pinwheel real quick. We can make this one quick so we can bring Stoic on. Oh, and I think I see him here in the studio. Perfect. Let's get him on here. Yo.
Hello.
Good How's morning. It going, brother? Good.
No, not so much.
Morning. Good to see you back, man. Glad to see you here. How's it going?
It's going really well. Thank you for having me back on the show. I'm excited to be here.
Yes, sir. Cheers. Yeah, man. The chat loved you last time, and they were hyped today too.
Well, I'm excited to be back. It was fun, really fun last time.
Yeah, bro. We're gonna run this quick giveaway. Give away 2 accounts real quick. We got all the names here in the on the list, chat. So let's run it real quick, and then let's get to these markets because it is 9:30. Market just opened up. So we're going to run this quick. Here we go. Oh, Crypt Keeper won an account today already. We got to remove you, brother. Let's run that back.
Word.
Oh,
let's go.
I'm not going to try to pronounce that name, but yeah, you are the winner. Shout out. Not going to pronounce that. Let me drop that in here. So just so you know, guys, the way that you claim your accounts, you go over to PFM support on X, and you just got to DM them, show them proof of your Discord handle. All right. All right, let's do one more. And let's get to these charts. Oh, Sakuna was close. All right, Bielka. Big shout out. All right, so same as everyone else. Bielka, all you got to do, go to PFM support on X, send them over a DM, show them proof of your Discord handle, and you are good to go. But all right, let's get to these charts. Jake, you want to get your screen up as well? Maybe show us what you're looking at. Market's selling off here at the open.
Yes, it is a little dumpy right now.
A little dumpy. Especially, I mean, you're a long only kind of guy, right?
Yes, I haven't taken a trade yet this week.
Damn. Yeah, I mean, it's been selling off all week. Yesterday, there were some longs. Like, I actually made money long yesterday, but you're fighting trend.
Yes. I mean, there was a couple opportunities where the way I used to take my trades, like before I had this development of the strategy, I would have taken along, but I would have got wiped out for sure.
Yeah, no, that makes sense. Okay, so I see you got it on mobile. I know this is a little annoying, but if you could also share
I got you.
The other studio as well. Cool. Yeah. I'll pull this one up though. Yeah, we are live on Instagram, YouTube Shorts, and of course regular YouTube.
Good morning, everybody. Yeah, this is my so far. So I took a loss last week. I took a loss, a 221 point loss on stream. Well, okay, so here's what happened. I'll explain it. I mean, I can show you. So I right here, right here. Any type of structure over here to move my stop to. Like this was the other area I could have moved my stop to, but there really wasn't. This is not really me, so I just kept my stop really low. Stopped out, boom. Strategy told me to buy one break even, and then this one was the same trade that I took that I lost on, and it went up to my original target. So I got 90 points back. So it was like minus 131 for the day, which wasn't, I guess, necessarily bad. But I spent the rest of the week just trading, and I recovered. So like I had like minus 30 points last week, which really isn't that bad. You know?
No, not at all. I see your accounts this is the small account challenge you're doing, right? I think when you were on a few weeks ago, I think it was at 2,000. So it looks like you're up on the account.
I actually deposited more money into it. So I got the loss of that week, and I was like, well, I recovered, so I was like, I'm gonna deposit more money in it so I can risk more.
I mean, bro, trading a small account is a really tough challenge, bro. Like, yeah, it's a grind. It takes time. If you don't want to blow that account in a couple of days, you're either doing one thing. You're either going to trade it with really systematic, low risk, and you're looking for responsible, profitable trading, or you're trying to flip an account. You're going to risk 20%, 50% of your balance on every trade, right? Like, you got to pick one or the other.
I'm trying to be responsible, but I want to be able to risk more. So I'm like, okay, well, I can just deposit more money in the account. So I was at like 2.795, then the minus 30 point loss for the week. It was like lost $60, and then I deposited 500 more in there. So I'm still up. My account's still like $700 in profit, like 29% up, whatever.
I mean, bro, a couple weeks ago, last week was rough for me. I blew some accounts, fully transparent on stream about it. I took a payout on them. I took a 10K payout on the accounts, but I blew them 3 days later, which is like, it's a problem that a lot of people have. For me, the issue was I just didn't give myself enough room on the drawdown. I was trading 50K accounts. So I took my profit at 3,000. I hit the profit target of 3K, took out 2K times 5 accounts. So I get a nice fat payout, but I don't leave.
What a W payout, bro. That's a W payout. 10K. Most people can't even withdraw 10K. So
for sure, man. But come on, bro.
I understand what you're saying.
More. Yeah,
I
could have done a little better.
You can get. That's why they're there. That's why prop firms are there. You can just, I mean, I know it kind of sucks buying more, but hey, you made 10 bands.
Yeah, facts.
That's good. That's really, really, really good.
But yeah, man, this market is kind of pumping. I really am getting interested in a long, honestly. I kind of want to fade the midnight retracement setup because this feels bullish to me, man. I think we could go back up to like 731 where the previous day's point of control is. Maybe we'll I'll try
NASDAQ. I'm just waiting for my blue line to cross over red. So we have a bullish day. ADX is at 26 right now, so it's above 25. So now I'm just waiting for, and this needs to go up. And then once it goes up, I can take and the range really isn't that big either, too. It's around, I'd say probably 100 something points.
Yeah, man. I'm going to try and set a limit order here, see if we get filled. Give me 1 sec.
Yo, the market's been just actually tanking the past couple of days, yo. And even on last week, dude, like the end of the last week, it's just crazy how we move, I think like 19, or maybe it was 1,400 to 1,900 points. I think it was 1,900 points, low key, from like the lower part of the week's range all the way up to all-time highs, lifetime highs, and then just boom, dump.
When it rains, it pours, bro. I'm sure you've heard the term. What is it? Stair step up, elevator down, man. That's how that market moves.
Yo,
it's been crazy. I'm really hoping I can be patient here and get a fill inside this 1 minute fair value gap right here. But we might miss it. Chat. I feel like we're coming for these highs, though. I feel pretty confident about that. If I can get a pullback.
If we can stay on my chart, if we can do like above the VWAP, if we can keep staying above the VWAP, that'd be good.
Yeah, I'll let you guys know if I get filled on this. We can go to your chart, Jake.
Oh, you're good. I'm just waiting for, so like right now, we're just waiting for this to cross this, since ADX is already above 25. We have a bullish day, so now we just need blue to cross over red, then we're in there.
So you might have a long setup today, finally.
Yes, yo. I woke up today. I was like, I hope I get a trade.
Dude, that must have. I can't even imagine the discipline to not take a trade for like multiple days like that. I can't do it, bro. Like I'm an intraday trader. I love getting in and out of there. You know,
The
I
way
love discipline.
to do that is because of how big, like the TP can be. You know what I'm saying? So it kind of makes up for like the lack of.
100%. That makes sense.
Yeah.
Chat, does anybody think that I should not be in a long? Because, yo, you know what's been going on? Holy shit, is there news or something?
Yo.
Whoa. Hold on. Bro, is there news? What is going on
There's
here?
news today at 2 p.m. Eastern at some meeting minutes.
That was a crazy wick. Hold on, I got to get to my screen.
Yo, what up, pigs? Everybody in the chat, what up, bro? Everybody, good morning. What up, everybody? Hello.
Oh my God. I didn't even have time to set a stop loss, bro. That was crazy. I might cut this one. It's only 2 micros. What is that? What is this price action? That is like really volatile, bro. I'm trying to wait for this 1 minute closure. If we inverse that gap, I would cut it. But look at that wick. We wicked through and held it. Oh. Can we just hit this TP real quick? Oh, okay. We out. We out. Nice little scalp, guys.
Nice.
Start the day.
Start the day off with a Dopski.
That was on 5 Tradeify accounts. Where are we at on P&L now? We have 195. Nothing crazy, but 195 times
$5,000 almost, dude.
I'll take it, bro. That wick was insane.
Yeah, I didn't
bro. I got filled here.
Done.
Dude, yeah, because we were on your chart. This moved down 56 points. I didn't even have time to set a stop loss. I probably would have got stopped out if I had time to set my stop on that trade.
No. Hey, I'm happy it worked out for you, man. That's dope.
Oh my God. All right, well, let's go and chat. W's. We finally caught a win in the morning session. Bro, you have no idea. I've been taking just L after L in the morning session and then making my money back in PM. It's been like brutal. So we finally took a win in morning.
Let's go. Can we get some W's in the chat?
Yeah, let's go.
Let's go. That's nice.
Omar Ben says,
trades
you guys are
a day, like 2, 3.
Yeah, it depends. So I was actually going over my Tradeify journal just before, so you can see it here. These are the new set of 50K accounts. So when you see something say 5 trades, that's times 5 accounts, right? So on this day I took 1 trade. On this day I took 3 trades. And then these last 2 days, this week has been rough for me. I've over traded a bit, man. So this was 9 trades. This was like what, 10, 11 trades, something like that. That's a lot of executions for me. Like if I'm going past like 7 trades, I was probably red on the day and trying to fight my way back. Just full disclosure. That's what happened here on Tuesday. And then, Monday and Tuesday were like that. It was like L's in the morning and then PM session, I made it back. But the one thing I always say is position sizing is key. So I could take 3, 4 losses. It's not the end of the world for me, man. My accounts are not blown. Like it's all good. And if I could still get in line with the correct bias, like I could come back break even or small green. But yeah, so far today, 3 executions. Yep.
Nice. That's important.
Yes, I kind of wish I held that, but it's all good. Look at that move.
That's not, hey, at least you're not doing, it works for you, know what I'm saying? Sometimes whenever you get in recovery mode, you just take.
I think we're coming for these highs though. Like feel pretty damn confident we're going to come up, sweep these highs.
I need US 30 it's just kind of consolidating in the daily area, like daily flip and VWAP, kind of just wicking.
By the way,
wicks.
Omar Bin says, you guys are seriously the best. Being patient for that A+ setup. Thank you, bro.
Oh yeah.
But yeah,
that's what you got to do. That's how you stay profitable.
Yes, sir. Yeah, we can go to your screen though, because I'll definitely be down to take another trade, but I want to wait a little bit.
Absolutely.
I don't want to jump right back in. What about you? Like, is your setup beginning to form? Are you seeing anything?
Yeah, so I'm seeing, I guess you could say it's beginning to form in a way, but I really need some type of I need it keeps closing above the VWAP for right here. So we're on the 5-minute time frame. That's where I take my trades. So I mean, we just need a closure, and then we just need to drive because we have 2 parameters already in place. Daily's bullish, ADX at 25. So now we just need blue to cross over red. If it can
Once you
stay
get
bullish, then we'll get it.
So once you get that, that's your entry signal you're getting in.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. So I have 2 types of entry signals. So one is whenever ADX is crossing 25 and blue is already over red, daily is already bullish, like we're just now waiting for a cross. And then my second type of entry is like ADX is already about 25, daily is bullish, but red's over blue. Now we're waiting for that type of cross, and blue over red, and then same parameters, same stop loss, same target.
Damn, I can't believe YM is going lower right now when NQ and ES are ripping. This is why I can't trade that instrument, bro.
Yeah, there is
How
a
you
it is a
doing?
bit of a, I call it like it's just, you know,
The
it
black
just does
sheep.
what it wants. Yeah, the black sheep, it does what it wants, bro.
I mean, I guess at the end of the day, you could just look at it as its own instrument. It's just its own thing. Like,
Yeah.
do you look at NQ and ES to help your trading with YM or not really?
No, I don't. I don't even have the data package that AMP provides that you can buy to like look at it. I just have CBOT.
Got you.
Because I just feel like I'll start. I don't know, bro. I'm weird, bro. I'm weird. I need like one thing.
I get it. I mean, all I trade is NQ, dude. That's it.
Yeah. Oh, I feel like if I look at like I used to trade gold. That is just, I don't know how people trade gold, man. That's scary.
Gold, I don't understand either. You know what? Let's do a poll too. I want to know. Let's get a P&L check in the chat. I'm going to drop a poll, guys. I am gold just reminded me of that. I think that's a good idea. I want to know who's green and who's red today so far.
I'm gold. What up, bro? OG.
Yeah, he is an OG.
Armesh. Yeah, so they're both done.
Okay, here we go.
Arsh is in the chat. What up, bro? Yeah, so I mean, hopefully we get some buys today. We just kind of, well, we'll see. I'm positive about it. I'm gonna be risking 6 MYM, so it's gonna be a little bit more of a risk.
All right, chat. I just dropped a poll up at the top of the chat. So P&L check. Are you green or are you red? And this is totally anonymous, so no need to lie. No one can see whose name it is. Erkan says small green. What up, Erkan? Good morning, bro. Damn, man. Look at this here. I'm going to go back to my screen real quick, too.
Yeah, you're good.
Look at this market ripping, bro.
Yeah, see, that's the thing. Sometimes you like US 30 just be lagging.
Lags hard. And look at this fair value gap, guys. The way it was respected is like ridiculous. So I always talk about this too. When you are trading fair value gaps, you got to wait for candle closures. Look at this wick. This wick was insane. This is like a 50-point wick, but what do? We close back above that bullish fair value gap, immediately push higher, right? Fair value gap is valid. It's holding as support. That's it. So now we're breaking above the previous day's point of control. This is going to be a key spot. What do we want to do here? We talked about this, chat, right? You do still have the midnight open. Market could retrace down to the midnight open. This could be manipulation to sweep out these highs. And if we break back below the POC, I mean, you could get a short to the midnight open. All right. This is not out of the realm. But what would I want to invalidate that? I would just want to see higher prices. So we got 2.5 minutes left on this 5-minute candle. I'm trying to see if there's a fair value gap we can look at. Not really. We got to wait for this 5-minute to print. It looks like it's going to print a 5-minute bullish gap right here. So we'll see if this overall zone holds previous day's POC, this 5-minute gap to take us higher. So you can get a retest into that maybe to go higher, which I think is very feasible. We have all these highs up here, all these stacked highs. So it's looking like it wants to go there. But maybe we get a retest. So either a retest and long inside this gap, or if we inverse it, invalidate the gap, we could then look for that midnight retracement. That's what I got on my mind.
W analysis. That was a nice trade though.
Yeah, thanks, man. A little quick scalp for sure.
Yeah.
You know what? I wanted to hold longer, but that wick freaked me out. I was
I
like,
was like,
let me just take this quick win and
yeah, bro.
look for another setup because that wick was crazy.
I have a question. Do you think like, okay, so you have like a plan, you have a plan, and then you have like your set strategy, and then you have like the basis of your plan of like, your session, your hours, whatever you trade. Do you think that like with the built discretion over time that like your plan, like you said earlier, like I wanted to take profit because of this wick. Maybe in the past wicks like that have been, losses or whatever. You think like the plan that you have is your basis, and you have like a discretionary type of set of rules of like I'm just gonna do this if this happens, or
Yeah, I'm pretty discretionary with like how I manage my trades. If that's kind of what you're asking, like, am I
yeah.
more systematic or discretionary?
Mhm.
Yeah, I lean heavily on my discretion, honestly, and a lot of nuance. But I have core principles on how I view price action. So I view it through the lens of ICT concepts with a little mix of volume profile. But I'm not I'm very discretionary. I'm not systematic in how I decide to enter trades. I have entry signals. I like to look for inversion fair value gaps or a retest into a fair value gap.
Yeah.
But what's most important to me, more than anything, way more important than the entry signal, is the draw on liquidity or the directional bias, whatever you want to call it, right? So through the lens of ICT, I look for old swing highs and swing lows to get ran through. The idea is that the market's always traveling from one liquidity pool to another. So we come down, we sweep liquidity, then we go to the next level of liquidity. So right now, what I see with this market is that it wants to come for all these wicks right here. It just seems logical. I look for things like equal highs, equal lows. Those tend to get ran through because they're very clear places where people put stop losses, or just stuff like this. When there's a bunch of stacked wicks in one shot, I don't actually see that as ultra bearish. I see that as a potential draw on liquidity for the market to go higher and take those levels out because so many people placed their stops here.
Okay.
That's kind of the idea. So yeah, I would say directional bias first. And then once I can determine that, my entry can come a lot more naturally. I'm not
Okay.
like super black and white about how I enter, but I do have entry signals.
Okay, that's cool. I like that.
Yeah, and I also saw in the comments people saying when I was talking about the wicks on fair value gaps, that's the saying said, wicks do the damage, body tells the story. Exactly. That's why I like waiting for candle closures. Going back to this. This was a 50-point wick. That did a lot of damage, but the body tells the story. We close back above the level, we hold it, we go higher.
Oh, nice. I like that. That's good. I just learned something new today. That's nice.
Yeah, really good saying.
I
Josh
like
says, yeah, that wick scared me. I saw an entry and didn't take it because of it. Yeah, it was a scary wick, bro. I closed my trade early for this same reason.
I'm just waiting, but I mean, I thought that was what we were. Oh, no, I don't even know, man, now because we're like headed down to the wick open, the opening of the day, like for the New York Open to wick. So I don't even know if I'm gonna get anything now today, man. That's just like it kind of just chopping around right here. I mean, not right now, at least. I might get something later, but I mean, maybe 30 minutes. I don't know. I want something so bad. I'm like, yeah, maybe I don't get anything.
So you haven't taken a single trade this week yet?
Yeah, for real.
Respect, bro. Yeah, that's wild.
Bro, I mean,
respect
I have to follow. Even though my sales will work out, but just not as higher probability for me to take buys. So I just really have to wait. Sometimes, bearish markets.
Do you ever feel like, damn, maybe I could take some shorts, or you're not tempted?
Yeah, absolutely. Sometimes I'm like, you know what? Maybe I could. Like all last week, maybe I could, but like, I just can't, predict the market is going to be this bearish or this bullish, or whatever. And I just know that, even in a bearish market, I've taken one of the biggest losses in my life with the sell. So I'm like, yeah, it could work out, but it also couldn't. Do I want to deal with the fact while I'm in the trade that it couldn't work out? you know, when I don't have the highest probability to, you know, these setups don't have the highest probability when they have like something like 70 something, but my stops are like, you know, big. So I mean, the whole time I'm like, oh, I could have just bought, I just could have waited for the buy, you know, like I don't know.
So you got a little PTSD from some bad
Yes,
short selling.
yes.
Yeah. Fair enough, bro.
So I just don't even want to deal with it anymore like that, you know?
I mean, listen, when we're in a bull trends, that works out beautifully. I mean, damn, look at this NQ, man, just ripping. My God. Chat, is anybody in a long? Is anyone still in longs? Did any of you have like, you know, more balls than me and you held the trade off my signal? I'd love to know.
Yeah, I bet someone is still holding, bro.
I bet, dude.
Yo, also too, like I think I had for me, like last week, I kind of dealt with some FOMO with this run right here. So like it was the day I tuned in on your stream on, it was a bank holiday day. It was Tuesday, and I told myself, oh, I'm not going to trade. And then I found out, I was like, you know what? I actually am going to trade today because the market doesn't close early. Yada yada. So I'm like, okay, let me trade. And then went break even because my trade went immediately into drawdown. I'm like, you know what? I told myself I wasn't even going to trade today. So let me just close at break even, whatever. And then just 600-point run, bro. And then like I think to myself back in the day, like, Jake, you probably would have tried to hold for all this, like go for the most home run ever. And then you just, you know, all this. It's just great to me that the only way I am successful is if I just stick to my plan and I just don't have to hold. Like you don't have to hold for these home runs because, you know, anything can happen. It can just dump on you. Just follow
100%. Yeah, maybe you can actually go into your system a little bit for people that might, you know, maybe they didn't catch our first stream together. Real quick, though, I do see some people are saying that they are long. So Abe is long. It looks like they're in with half position still, stops at break even. So they took partials, W's. That's amazing. Hell Saints is in a long. Let me know what you guys are targeting. I think you want to be careful from where we are right now. I'll pull back to my screen real quick. You want to be careful with where we are right here, guys. I will say that because we did just take out this liquidity pool right here and this 9:30 a.m. wick from Tuesday. So I'd be careful. I could see a bit of a deeper pullback coming shortly, but we do have a few more liquidity pools. You have this one. You might want to run up here before you get any type of mean reversion. And then the next target would be previous day's high, which with the way we're running, it looks like we can go there. But I do think we'll get a pullback before previous day's high. So watch out. If anything, take some more partials up here at 24,860. I would even just say close it here. You're close enough. But at that point, we're just going to look at these fair value gaps, guys. We're back above the previous day's point of control. So we could use that as a line in the sand. We're printing 5-minute bullish fair value gaps. So there is displacement here in the market. There's aggressive buying taking place. This is going to be the key. This one also lines up with previous day's value area high. If the market's going to be like insanely bullish up to previous day's high, I would expect just to pull back in here to come to previous day's high. If it wants to be a little more difficult, maybe it wants to go a bit lower. Maybe it wants to retest this previous day's point of control. But this is that ultimate line in the sand, this overall zone right here. Okay. As long as we stay above that, I think longs are the way to go up to previous day's high, but just play it level to level. All right. Play it level to level. I will be looking at this though, maybe a pullback into this gap to go higher.
I think I'm going to get something.
We'll see.
We're like 11 points away from crossing. I think I'm going to, or 10 now. I think I'm going to get something probably. If we can close above these highs right here, like these wick highs right here, if we can close above, that'll be nice. I think I'll get something though.
Beauty. Yeah. I see YM is following up now.
Yes.
Nice.
Yeah, cool. We should get something.
How do you enter? I forgot what you mentioned last time. Do you get in at the market or do you do like limit or stop orders?
Oh, market. Just boom.
Market. Okay.
I think I might get something. I mean, it's looking like right now at least.
So do you got to wait for that candle closure? Is that the idea?
No, I just wait for this blue line right here to cross over red. Like this
Okay.
blue has to
Gotcha.
be, so like ADX is already 25. We have days already bullish. So like we're above this white line. So this is a bearish day, bullish day. Now we just wait for blue. So it could be like at the top of the range, top of the wick, you know what I'm saying, of the range. But and it is what it is.
Got you. Okay, cool. So yeah, Jake might be getting into a trade. Maybe in the meantime, Jake, for anyone that has not seen our last stream together, like explain how your system works. What does your trading model look like?
Okay, so ADX, I use ADX as average directional index. It's just a mathematical formula that measures the strength of trend. It doesn't necessarily show you where trend is going, just like how strong is the trend right now. And I use directional index crosses to show me like the direction plus trend. Usually it typically goes in that direction. Sometimes, you know, obviously doesn't. Right now, we're waiting for blue to cross over red. This is a type of entry that I take. ADX is already above 25. It's at 36 right now. 18 is blue, 23 is red. So we need blue, that blue box to cross over the red box. So right now we're at 19. So we're about 4 points away from crossing. Once we cross, we can get into a buy. We're then going to set our stop loss at the daily lows, 5 points below the daily lows. So now we're at 20. So we're probably going to get something here pretty soon.
Beautiful.
Then we just target a 0.3 R. Pretty simple.
Yeah, 0.3 to 1, right? So you risk 1 to make 0.3.
Yes.
Maybe explain the thought process behind that, because I love negative risk reward, but for a lot of people it's controversial, right? So what's your thought process on that?
Well, if I am targeting a negative risk to reward, mathematically you have a higher probability of winning the trade. So for me, I know that I like to win more than I lose. So I've developed a system to where I can win more than I lose. So typically with positive R, you'll take more losses, and they may not be like, you know, super big losses. It may just be little losses or whatever here and there, but your win will make up for those losses. So mathematically that works out. If you're in negative R, you're going to win more than you lose. So whenever you win more than you lose, the loss that you take isn't as significant because you're winning more than you lose. So I think you need like a 75% win rate to be break even with negative R targeting 0.3. So mine's around 85 to 90. And so it just works out mathematically. That's why I only take the buys, because I have a lower chance of winning sells. So in that case, I'm just lowering my probability of being able to be profitable. So I just took out the sells. You know,
historically, you'll do better buying than selling US indexes. Yeah.
But it just really, I'm just trying to find a bullish continuation of said trend at the time. I think we're about to get in.
I love it. Let's go.
Calm before the storm. I'm just kidding.
So where would your stop be if you get into this one? Is it all the way below those wicks, or
right here? So it'd be at 46059 plus 5. So, or minus 5. So 46054 would be my stop.
Chris Topher is asking you, Jake, do you size up because of the negative risk reward at all?
No, I just typically risk $500 per one MYM. So right now I'm at $3,000. So I can risk up to 6 contracts. That's what I did on prop firms. So it's just the same risk typically. I mean, I'm risking 1 to 2 and like 10 to 20 instead of 1 to 2.
Yes. Gotcha.
I'm in.
All right, he's in, guys. I mean, this thing is not stopping. This is a train to the upside, bro. At least NQ. NQ is a straight up bullet train, man. We're going to previous day's high. I'm just hoping we get a pullback into this 5-minute gap, and I'll try another long. But yeah, I got to chill right here.
Oh. Okay, so that's it. So if I, ADX goes below 25 or whatever, there's another low right here that I can use so I can move my stop up. Whatever that be. That'd be 185 points instead of, I don't remember how many it is.
Beauty. So when you get into a trade and you're in a little bit of drawdown, does it bother you at all? Because when you're going with negative R, you got that ultra wide stop. When do you start getting a little bit shaky in the idea? Do you not get shaky at all throughout the
No, I mean,
process? Or
I guess not really. I mean, I just look for risk management opportunities. Like if ADX goes below 25, I can move my stop up below like another low.
gotcha. So you could tighten up the risk if it starts to be invalidated.
Yes.
Makes perfect sense.
So this was like the type of stop that I took the other day on last Monday, but it hit stop, full stop, because there wasn't another, structure base that I can move my stop to. So like if that happened again today, I would just move my stop up. So I'd save like 55 points or something like that, or 45 or something.
What made you decide to start using negative R? Like, did you learn it from someone? Like, where was the turning point for that?
I mean, I guess I had traded negative RR before without really knowing what, it was.
Yeah,
I
sure.
would just close randomly.
Yep.
Like, oh, it's at 30 points. Let me just close. And then I saw some streamers, trade this type of way, like where they have a stop loss and they would target like negative RR and they would close. So that and then it got associated with, okay, this is negative RR.
Yeah, got you.
I didn't really, before I started my YouTube channel and Discord and all that kind of stuff, I didn't know who ICT was. I didn't know what risk to reward was. I just I would target these 1 to 2, but sometimes I would just close randomly. I didn't know that was negative R. And then I saw someone actually trade negative R, and I was like, okay, that's what it is. This works.
I mean, bro, when I first got into trading, I was doing the same thing. And then when I first learned about R multiple in general, I remember hearing someone talk about 2R. They're like, risk 1 to make 2. I remember thinking like, genius. This guy's a genius. Like, Chad, this is the key. You know what? Screw risking 1 to make 2. I'm going to risk 1 to make 10, and I'm going to be rich.
Like, I'm going to get the bangers.
And then it's like, all I need to do is find a strategy that has a 90% rate with a 1 to 10 R. Should be easy, right? Easy enough.
Mathematically, that is so tough, bro. I don't even know if that's possible.
No, I know. But when you're new, you're just thinking it's got to exist. I can find this.
Yo, you're right. And then that's the thing with new beginner traders. Like, they're so susceptible to those.
So susceptible.
Type of BS.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, man. It's attractive. The idea of risking less to make more is very attractive. It makes the most sense.
So if anybody's ever flipped a shoe before, sometimes you buy a shoe for $100, you don't get 200, you get like 150. Or
does that mean it was a bad flip?
Or I mean, you still made money.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? So I mean, the point of trading is to make money. So find a way that works for you to make money. In my opinion.
Yeah, totally agree. It's all about your R multiples relationship to the win rate. That's it.
Yes.
If you have a 0.3 R, what do you need mathematically? Do you need 80% or is it a little bit lower? 70?
I think it's 75 to 77% to break even.
To break even. Yeah. Yeah, man, it's funny because I think we went over this, but my stats right now, I'll pull back to your screen in a sec.
Very good.
My stats right now are actually way different than my usual stats with this 41% win rate. This is really low. For some reason, the way the market's been moving lately, Jake, I've just been catching higher R multiple trades. I'm not even trying to, bro. Like, it's just the market is so volatile that I'm taking these paper cuts in the morning, and I've just been less confident in having like super wide stops this week because the market's moving like 500 points, you could get that movement in an hourly candle. You could get that within an hour. So those wide stops feel less safe right now because the market's just so damn volatile that I've just naturally been like, you know what? I don't want to sit in this one for a 400 tick stop loss because I think it could actually hit it. Like, I think there's actually a good chance that this could hit it in the next 10 minutes. So I've been cutting them early.
Dude, hell, that's profit though. I mean, that's a lot of profit, bro.
I know. So I've been cutting the losers early and then holding my winners just a little bit longer. It's not even, I prefer to trade 1-to-1s, even negative R, but the current market conditions, it's just kind of made sense to do it that way for me. So I think that's important. Like,
bro.
To be able to have that nuance for me. I know you're systematic, but that's kind of me going back to like, I like having that nuance because I can change things up a little bit depending on the situation or the market conditions.
It's really good that you're also like aware about that of yourself.
Yeah.
And I feel like a lot of people aren't really, like a lot of people who are unprofitable, me included, whenever I was unprofitable, I wasn't really aware of what worked the best. Like I didn't really know how to change things up or risk, or I would just be hoping, or I wouldn't see like the bigger picture. Like, yeah, I may take a little loss here, but if I just keep trading, showing up, then I'll be okay.
And yeah, dude.
Not switching up whenever you are losing, not switching up. That's important too.
Definitely.
That's important.
There's a fine balance, right? Of being like, let me tweak a couple of things right now to get better in line with the current conditions and just totally flipping your strategy and your system.
100%.
There's a fine balance there. And I think that really only comes from having multiple years of experience. Like, I don't think I can flip what I've been doing the way I'm doing it lately. I don't think I would have been capable of doing that 2 years ago. I just wasn't at that place, you know?
I 100% agree with you. I agree. Like, I don't think I would be able to, I mean, how I trade now, these big stop losses or whatever, I don't think I would be able to still, I was switched up if I took my first loss and like, okay, this doesn't work, instead of just watching it through and knowing that like, okay, I've already spent 2.5 years switching. Let me just see this one out. Let me just see this play out.
Facts.
And then like, I'm happy it did. I'm happy I traded demo and try to hold on to trades. And I used to do like a 1-to-1, bro, but my stops weren't this big. So.
Yeah, of course. By the way, bro, we got a question. Someone asked you, Jake, if you're using a built-in indicator on TradingView. Like, is that custom indicator, or where can they find that?
No, you can find it right here. So ADX and DI is right there. It's by this person. I don't know really how to say the name. I don't want to butcher the name, but it starts with B. It's like B Abu something. I don't know. I don't know how to say it, but that's it right here. And this is your VWAP auto anchored. This is what I just kind of use to see the flow of the market type.
Yeah, perfect. Oh, here you go. Getting into some profit.
Yeah, just I don't know. You know what I'm saying?
By the way, chat, we will run another giveaway pretty soon. Let's hit at least 85 likes. Can we get that?
Yeah, chat. Hit 85 likes, bro. 85 likes, bro. Come on.
I need exactly 85. That's what I need.
We're at 72, bro. 13 more, chat.
72. We're close. I'm low hanging fruit, guys. You can get there.
Only 13 points away, chat.
Let's go. Oh, wait, hold on. I got you. Hold up.
You gotta get a sound. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
There we go. Yeah, man. I'm feeling a tiny bit of FOMO, bro. My entry would have looked like a genius if I just held one micro runner.
You are a genius, bro, because you took your trade, you followed your plan.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying?
Oh, damn, bro. People in the chat are calling you handsome.
Darmesh
says, Stoic, how are you so handsome? How are you so handsome, bro? What's the secret?
My girlfriend started making me wash my face.
There you go, guys. Wash your freaking face.
Watch your face, bro. Bro, I mean, that's really it, bro. Just wash the face, I guess. I don't know.
Yeah, Chris Topher, Chipotle would have been on me, man, if I held that trade. I promised the chat if I have like a big day soon, like if I won't even, I said 20K. If I have a 10K day soon on funded accounts, I'll buy the chat Chipotle somehow.
Yo, that'd be sick, bro.
Would have been on me today if I held that long.
We'll see. I mean, we have a lot of range. I'm kind of just looking at this range, bro. We've gone so far. There's like my target's not even the top of this range.
Yeah.
So I don't know. And then we have like, okay, so this is my markups right here, bro. This is previous weekly lows.
It's crazy.
And this is previous weekly highs, bro. Look how far we're down in this range, bro. We are so far down, dude. We've gone down like 4%. It's crazy.
Dude, I think even more.
Yeah, like it's just
from all-time highs. How many percent from all-time highs? It's got to be.
I can tell you the points.
Here, I could get it too. From
bro, that's the weekly flit, bro. What the? So yeah, bro, we have so much range. So much range.
We've moved down. NQ from its all-time high to the current lowest point is about 8%, 7.7% down.
Mine's 5.23% from all-time highs to the lowest point.
On the YM?
Yeah, bro, 5.23% is crazy.
But I guess when you zoom out and you look at a daily chart, you're like, okay, this is really nothing on a higher time frame. It's like a healthy pullback. Here you go, though. Oh yeah, you're gonna smash this, bro.
Maybe. You never know. You could just reverse here and do this thing.
is there ever a point that you would go break even, or do you just let it rock?
I just let it rock. I would go break even if ADX went below 25.
Okay, got you.
Because I'm not in a trade whenever it's below 25. That's the idea.
Got you. So by the way, chat, previous day's high on NQ taken as well. So all of the bullish targets have been smashed. Beauty of a trade, man. This looks great. I mean, truly, you had like no drawdown.
Yeah, just a little bit, like 282 to like 30 points drawdown. Just smash the TP, bro.
Yeah, get there. Don't edge our boy here. Oh, there we go.
That's what I'm talking about, bro.
What a trade. Solid, man. We both caught dubs. I love it. All right, we are back, chat. Morning session is back. We're making money again.
That's all I do. That's literally it. It's so simple.
Dude, seriously, nice trade though. W's in the chat for Stoic. That was solid.
I'm happy that we actually got a trade on stream, bro. I'm so happy we got a trade on stream.
Yeah, because last time there was no trades, I think.
No, there was no trades last time.
Let's go. And you just saw negative risk reward work in action. That's how it goes, guys. Your wins are going to be way more frequent. You take a lot of wins. It's just how it goes.
I think my streak right now like averages around to 8 to 10. Like I'll win 80 to 90% of the trades out of 10, which is good. Yeah, that's it, bro. How much did I make today? That's what I want to know.
Yeah, where are you at? What you want? How many micros?
That was 6. So I was 205.
That was 6 micros. Okay,
so I made 200. So after commission, it'd be like $200
of real money, not sim money.
Yeah, real money. I could take it out right now, but I don't want to do that. I want to grow this thing.
That's the goal, man.
Yeah, I'm happy we got a dubs though, like just a trade in general on the stream, bro.
Yep, I love it, dude. Let's I'll give you guys my take on the market now. I mean, this is like getting insanely bullish. This is great. What do you think, bro? Do you think we put local bottom in on the higher time frame here? What would you say, Jake? We came down, swept these lows, right? We had like these relative equal lows that we were eyeing. We swept them by a couple of ticks, and rip it up. I mean, these are 4-hour candles now. This is a nice 4-hour bullish engulfing candle that printed. I don't see any fair value gap here to hold as resistance. So I think we could come for this liquidity pool, not today, just over the next couple of days, however long it takes. I think this might be the next target over a new low. I think it could be a local low.
I think you're right, bro, because I'm just thinking about the past like 4 days of the market, man. It's just been straight dump. So if it wants to go down, it's going to have to get liquidity, you know what I'm saying? More so people can sell it type of thing. So, I mean, that logically makes sense.
Yeah, I think that could be a good target. We'll see though what happens here at previous day's high, right? So we did sweep previous day's high, pulling back a little bit, nothing crazy. From an hourly time frame perspective, again, there's not really like I would just be looking at this overall swing high, which was previous day's high that we swept. Other than that, we'll see. If we displace higher, I think we just continue running from level to level. But if we do get like a mean reversion over here, again, I'm just looking at the nearest fair value gap. So we got another 5-minute gap right here, unmitigated. So it has not been filled yet. I could see a pullback to one of these gaps. I don't think I would want to short it though. I don't know.
It has to close above that previous day high, like you were saying. Like it's at that range, but it needs to close bullish
exactly. Day. Exactly. Otherwise, it could be some form of a liquidity sweep. Yeah, here we go. We might get that close. 30 seconds left on this 5-minute candle.
Boom. And if you look at my screen, this is why you take profit. You don't try to hold for home runs, bro. Anything can happen.
That's it. That is the best case study for negative risk reward right there.
Yeah, bro. You just hold for your profit and then you just get out.
Low hanging fruit, man. Base hits. They add up.
Yeah, they do. I need to put this in my journal, actually. Let me do that.
Yeah, get it in. Did we hit 85 likes, guys? I'll take a look. Let me check.
All right, 81.
81. Yeah, we had 81. Not yet. Chat's lying to me. I am gold said 85 likes. Now, unless you were telling people to get to that number.
Yeah, I haven't taken a trade since the 12th. So it's been
it's crazy. I can't believe that. Maybe I'm addicted. I probably am a little bit addicted because I can't imagine not taking a trade since the 12th, bro.
Bro, I'm addicted too. That's why I get up on here and every day at the same time.
Because you stream daily, right?
Yeah.
So you're streaming and you're just not taking any trades. What do you do on stream? Do you just like do technicals? What goes on?
I just kind of sit around. That's the thing. I don't really do a lot of technicals. I see like I hear you talking like this is such a interesting stream because like you talk about technicals of the market. I just kind of sit there and like, all right, well, it's been an hour of nothing, so I'm just gonna get off.
Fair enough. Yeah, I'm big on technicals, bro.
I know it makes it a lot more interesting. I don't trade in that type of way. Like, sometimes I'll do like an analysis, like, hey, the daily is bullish, bearish. Maybe we could expect this.
Yeah.
That's the beginning of like before I'm actually on trading. Before I'm in a trade, I look at the macro time frame, monthly, weekly, daily, where we are in the range, yada yada.
What time are you usually trading in the morning? You doing like 9:30 open?
Yeah, so I get on at 8:15 or 9:15 a.m. Eastern, and then I go until at least an hour. If I don't get anything within an hour, or maybe if we're like super close and it's been an hour, I'll wait or whatever. But usually it's about an hour and a half.
And for your YouTube channel, what would you say your content mostly consists of on YouTube?
I would say that I post a lot of like short content, like of Randy Howell, Mark Douglas, just like a lot of like a psychological things from the older generation of traders that helped me reshape my mindset into something profitable. Because I used to not like I didn't even think trading in probabilities at all until I like started reading Trading the Zone. So I know that's like a cookie cutter type thing, but it really helped me look at the market from a different perspective. And then I read The Disciplined Trader, and then I was like, okay, well, I mean, he lost everything, but he still I don't know, made it happen. So it kind of just gave me some type of a different perspective to look at instead of just trying to chase big numbers. And then I found out about Randy Howe, and he talks about like the scientific evolution of humans and how they were, and like how losing meant losing your life, like back in caveman days. And like that's why it's hard for people to take losses in trading, because we're like, we haven't evolved to, like, we're told in our lives, like, losing is bad, you want to win, da da da. But like coming into a game where you have to lose, you also win, it's just hard to psychologically and scientifically get over the hump of being able to accept a loss. So I post those things. David Paul, he's very a systematic, like, psychology type of guy, of like how he trades and stuff. Tom Hugard, you probably heard of all these people. I just kind of post psychological content of them, and like what help them, what help me, maybe it'll help other people. Sometimes I make videos, like long form videos of prop for a match, or typical, some types of like backtesting softwares, or psychological content, or just going over what stuff that has helped me become the trader I am today.
I love that, man. Yeah, I've heard of quite a few of them. I mean, Mark Douglas, of course. Did you say Tom Hogard?
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
Yeah, Tom Hogard's another one. My buddy Austin actually did like a seminar with him, so we got to meet him in person.
That's dope.
Yeah, he's a great speaker. Great speaker. And from what I understand about his mentality is he's very big on adding into his winners. So not adding into losers, chat, not dollar cost averaging, adding into winning trades, right? So, and he acknowledges, because as you add into a winning trade, you're gonna get a worse average entry, right? It's just how it's gonna go. But when you finally take that win, because he gets a lot of break evens and small losses eventually, right? But when he gets that big win, it makes up for all of it. And that's from him sizing into those positions aggressively as it goes in his favor, which is completely opposite of how I trade and how you trade, right?
Yes.
But
I've tried to add in. It's not.
Dude, it's tough. It's a sweet science to get that going. I did it for a little while and I got okay at it, but it's too stressful for me, bro. Stressful.
It's stressful for me too. I'm like, yo, my entry's not the same, bro.
Exactly, because you gotta take so many trades to get that win finally. So you need a big bankroll. That's one huge factor. You need a big bankroll. You need to not be able to worry about when your equity curve starts dipping, and then because eventually it's going to come back, but tough.
Yes, you need a big bankroll. You also need to be. I don't know. I'm just not willing to add in sometimes. Like I'll do it on a prop firm account, but like on my real cash, I have not done that yet, and I don't think I will. Honestly,
but see, the problem is, we're more comfortable doing something like that on a prop account because it's sim money. You know, we know what our risk is. We paid for the challenge or the funded account, whatever.
Yeah.
But doing it on a funded account is the hardest because we have such tight drawdown restrictions. It's even harder if you do it on a cash account and you size appropriately, especially if you got a large cash account. You can get away with it a lot more easily. I agree. Like psychologically, it's easier to try it out unfunded.
You're right. It is. Do you think that like if you were to do it, they would like go in on a smaller time frame? Like so if you take a minute, if you take usually on a 5, you would like then take it. Cause I've done it like to where I'll take an entry on the 2 minute and then I'll wait for the 5 minutes to say enter and then I'll add in like that. Like how would you go about that if you were to do that?
So when I was doing it, I was very focused on actually a little bit higher time frames. So like 5 minute is the lowest for me. And I'd be really trying to stay in line with like the hourly trends, the 15-minute trends. Okay. And I would start off with a wide stop loss, right? And just try to get into a position and start, I would call it like a feeler position, and start just like kind of getting in there and seeing how it's reacting at my first zone of interest. If it starts showing me that I have something here and it's working out, based off 5-minute structure, I will try to add into that position as long as I can relatively safely move my stop up and try to keep my risk about the same or maybe a little more if I feel good about it. But to be able to do that, I needed to do it off higher time frames because I needed to like work with deeper structure. Does that make sense?
Yeah, it makes sense. Yeah, I respect. That's dope. This is the beauty about trading. Like we're all unique in our own way. We all see the market in our own way. Like even if someone you teach your trading style to, they will trade it, but they'll have their own finesse to it.
Yes.
And that's the beauty about trading. Anything can work. You just have to find what works for you. That's
Dude, I'm so big on that, man. Like
yeah.
I mean, I'm sure it works for some people, but I would never be able to just copy, cut and paste someone else's strategy. It's just not going to work for me. Like you said it perfectly. You put your own finesse onto it, your twist, and
Yeah,
that's when you
absolutely.
start really seeing some success.
I've like I had did a little. I don't do it anymore, but I've coached some people. I think like probably a year, two ago. I don't do it anymore though. I won't do it again. It's just a lot of time. But anyways,
Yeah, it's tough. I
yeah,
do it.
it's just
I do it.
yeah,
I do one-on-ones with people. Dude, it's great when you have someone that's like really locked in. You get to see them grow.
yes,
It's
yes,
amazing. It feels so good to do it, but it's a lot of work for
it
sure. But
is.
sorry, continue.
It is. That's why it's just was like, hey, I'm just gonna just do streaming. But like, it was awesome to like teach people how I trade my strategy, and then become profitable with it. But like, it's not exactly how but I have the basis. They have the basis of ADX, and then they may add like something else or whatever. It's just cool to see something that actually works for you, help other people work. But even though they won't trade the same, at least they've got the knowledge of like this is the set parameters of data, and then going to find their own type of data or their own experience with the strategy. And this strategy has developed for a long time. I mean, like I used to use SMC and I just all these different types of things that eventually just kind of I used to have so many colors on my chart, bro. Size, yeah, it's nice to if you look back
Simplify.
at if you look back at your trading journey of like where you started, even for people like who aren't profitable, you look at back like where you started, how far you've come, how you haven't quit, you have the resilience, you're persistent, you're actually trying to do something that will make money. It just I think a lot of it has to do with people that can't trust because I couldn't trust a lot of people, but like finding somebody that like yourself, you have the data to show, you stream, you have the proper payouts, you have, what I'm saying? Finding a reputable person to trust and to learn from.
Yeah.
Like that's the great part because we all go through the beginnings of trading where you're like, oh, I don't really know about this. What I'm saying? People are sketching me out, yo.
Dude, there's a lot of charlatans in the space for
Yeah.
sure.
Yes.
And yeah, you're so right though, because when you first get into it, it's really hard to like have confidence in a system. You don't know if it works. Like you got to take this
Yeah.
person for their word that something's working. And that's where a lot of people get messed up too. Cause I know people that are trading decent technical strategies. Like there's a lot of setups that work, but they don't have confidence in it. So then when they do go through that inevitable losing streak, because
Yep.
everybody goes through one, I don't care how good your strategy is.
Agreed.
They think, oh, I'm doing something wrong, or oh, this strategy doesn't work. It's not profitable. It's like, no, you're just not giving it the amount of time it needs to
Yeah.
turn a profit.
Needs the marination. You know what I'm
Just
saying?
marinate. Yeah. I'm sure you went through this. I used to like try a new
Absolutely.
strategy every few weeks. And that the first week of a new strategy works beautifully. Something about it. It's just hitting every trade. And then you
Yeah,
go
you're
through the
10
streak and then you go, oh, this isn't working. I got to change it up. It's just like a vicious cycle.
Oh, I've gone through that, man. I went through that with. I mean, I used to use RSI. I used to use stochastic. I used to use like. I'm not saying these things don't work. They just didn't work for
Of
me.
course.
And like
Of
they would
course.
work. They would work for a little bit, and then I would just end up. I think inevitably getting emotional, maybe greedy or FOMO, whatever, and just like not even sticking to what I was doing in that type of way. And then I start losing. Then I'm trying to change it up. Okay, this doesn't work. And I went through that for probably 2.5 years. I even tried robots. I even used robots to trade for me. So
Oh, you know what? There's someone just asked that if either of us have tried algo trading. I haven't, so that's my answer. But do you have some more insight onto that?
I used a martingale trading robot that traded gold.
Oh God, yo,
And
why are all the trading bots, all the commercial trading bots, are martingale strategies? That's
dude,
always what it is.
I was in this group. We had, this is so long ago. This is back in 2000. This is May 19th, 2023. That's crazy. we've been testing this bot out for months. We had probably like 6 months plus data on it and just passing challenges and stuff. And then one day I hooked up real money to it, and I was like, I looked at my chart. It was like 20% in draw, and I was like, okay, it's okay. I looked back at the charts, like, oh, gold's done this before. It'll rebound. And I wake up, bro, gone. 20,000 gone. $2.36 left in the account, bro. I was tripping. I went and sat on my like front porch at the time. I had just met my girlfriend and two. Like, it's crazy how she didn't leave me. But hey, we made it. We
Oh,
made it through it. So it's yeah, dude. I just remember waking up like, oh my gosh, everything's gone.
is that your biggest loss ever?
Yes,
Yeah,
I off a
it's
robot.
brutal.
So I just am very against using algos, bro. I trust myself more than a robot. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
I had the
Exactly, man.
discretion. I had the
Bro,
data.
guys, like, I'm sorry, but you're not going to find an algo or a bot that has actual edge being sold for like a few $100s on the internet. Like,
No,
that's just
bro.
doesn't exist, man.
Hedge funds have all of them, bro. Why would they sell them to us?
Yeah, they spend millions of dollars building these systems out. Like, you can't get one for a couple $100.
No, you can't. You can't. It's just yeah. So like that's what I talked about this before. Like there's more than meets the eye in trading. It takes a lot of time and experience just to get to the point where you're okay with a win, just one win. You know what I'm saying? Or so like you take a win, like, oh, I'm good for the day. It's hard to like get to that point, but you have to actually get to the point. You have to be tired of what you've done in the past that has led you to not be profitable. So we take a win. All right, cool. Let's go back tomorrow.
Exactly, man. Damn, bro. Hell Saint in the chat. He said he just got out of his long, closed at the top on ES. That's amazing,
Nice.
dude. What a trade. All right. Yeah, some people in the chat agreeing with you, man. A few people have used bots. Punjabi used some bots. He said it kind of worked, but he made more money on his own. Yeah, I really think the edge comes from yourself. It comes from within. Not to
Yeah,
be
bro.
corny about it.
You have to really trust yourself too, bro. Like that's when you're talking about confidence earlier. I think the only way to even get to the level of being confident is to have data. And a lot of people, me myself included, whenever I wasn't profitable, didn't have data on anything. I would just I would start a new strategy. All right, cool, it doesn't work. Let's find a new thing. But if you actually back test for a specific amount of trading days, it could be a month, 2, 3, whatever, and you see that actually work out, not in real time, but you see it like be profitable from a backtesting standpoint of having the data saying, okay, this works if I do this, and then applying your own account to actually taking in real time forward testing. Getting to that level is it takes time, but as long as you have the data to help you with the forward test, and then you have the forward test to help you with the challenge, and then it's just you have to start from the bare minimum. You have to get that data. If you want confidence, get data, bro. I have thousands, hundreds of trades of the same way. That's why I'm confident in my strategy, even when I take a loss. It's just from data and experiencing the data in real time.
Yep. I mean, perfectly said, man. Some people in here are asking about binary options. I don't even know what that is. I've heard about it. I think that's more of like a European thing,
Yeah,
because in the US, we just trade futures, or, some people trade Forex or stocks, but like binary options, from my experience, is like an EU European thing.
I think okay, so whenever I had experience with it, that's what I got introduced to trading was binary options,
Oh,
bro.
seriously?
Yeah, so you like have so say okay, it's just on my screen for example. Say you have a line right here. This is your line, okay, and you choose to buy. You can hold your trade for 1 minute. So right here is the start: 1 minute, 2 minutes, 3 minutes. So it's going to do this, and then it needs to. So you buy right here. It's going to go up and down, up and down, up and down, up and down. By the minute, you need it to be above this line. If it's just like a little tick below, you lost.
What?
Yeah, bro, that's binary options, bro. Or selling, it has to be below the line where you
Wait,
sold at.
so do you have to pick a certain time window for it
Yeah,
to work out within?
yeah,
Is
so you
that
can
the
do a
idea?
minute, you can do 2 minutes, 3 minutes, 5 minutes. You can roll over. So say for example, like after the minute, you're like, okay, well, I bought, but it's still down here. I can roll over and add minutes. Yeah,
Oh,
it's
so
crazy.
weird. So weird.
It's
Yeah.
crazy.
So it's kind of like, I mean, options have that. They have like a time decay factor. this seems like a simplified version of that. But yeah, it's why I never got into options either, man. I don't like having that for my trade to need to work out within a certain time window. I want to just give it the room. With futures. It's so simple, up or down. That's it.
Yes,
You have two options.
I agree. That's why I like futures too, bro. I did options back whenever the AMC craze happened. I remember I was working at a juvenile detention center at the time, and I bought like an AMC call. I like snuck my phone in, bro, just to like have my. You're not allowed to do that. I snuck my phone in just to see if the option played out. I was like up 3K. I was like, what the fuck? I was tripping, bro. I lost the next day trying to buy more. You know what I'm saying? But hey, options are tough for me because you have to know all the Greek letters, like the delta, gamma. I don't know. I don't understand.
Yeah, same here, bro. Same here. I'm glad I went from my journey was crypto was first, which a lot of people got started with crypto in like 2020. Yeah. But I was meant to be a day trader, bro, because most people get into crypto and they just start buying coins. They buy and hold or try and flip in a couple of months. Like within 2 days of discovering crypto, I had money deposited on some offshore crypto exchange that offered you 100x leverage. I remember thinking like, yo, this is incredible, bro. I could trade 100x what I put in. And I thought I was a genius. I was like, I figured this out. And that did not work out. So yeah, crypto. Then naturally I discovered prop firms, but I discovered it through Forex. So Forex prop firms, did that for about a year and a half. And then when my funded futures went belly up, I had some accounts with them. I even got a couple payouts, but I lost all my funding. And I don't know if you traded Forex prop firms, but
I did. Yes.
So like it's not like futures. With futures, getting a funded account is a pretty easy thing to do, right?
Yes.
You have 1 day pass, like they're cheaper. With Forex prop firms, especially where I was at when I was still learning, like getting funding was a big deal, and I had a 50K account and two 20K accounts, and I would copy trade them. This is when you were allowed to copy trade. And that took me like 6 months to get that funding. I was like, I'm 90K funded. And it was a big deal, And then it just went belly up. I lost all my funding and I was like, damn, bro. So that just like naturally had me go, let me try out futures. It seems a little bit more stable. The industry seems a little more professional or mature. And I think that was true. And I'm glad I did that. I feel like I got into futures a little earlier than not most people, but just like, there was a big shift from FX to futures in the last couple of years. I got in like kind of a little bit earlier than that. And yeah, I never looked back. I love the way futures move. I love the contract sizing, not having spread slippage, not having to worry about time decay or any of these Greeks, delta.
I agree.
Up or down, man. Give me a fair value gap. Give me a draw on liquidity. Let's go.
I agree. I saw the shift like happening, bro. Once the my Forex fund or something like that. Once they went belly up, before then I wasn't even profitable. Like I was still struggling. I was still trying to figure out what was going on, and not until last year, 2024, I had my first profitable year, or even got like a payout or whatever. So I mean, I like saw it happening though, because I've been in the industry for a little bit. And I was like, yo, these prop firms are getting banned, bro. Like we're gonna have to go to futures, bro. So I found out about Top Step and Apex. But funny enough, I had bought an Apex account in like 2022. I didn't even know what it was. I was like, what is this software? What's Ninja Trader? What am I doing? I open up like 10 NQ. I'm like, I already lost the account, bro. Like, what's going on?
Especially with that intraday trailing drawdown.
Yo, it was just, I remember I was really, I don't know. I wouldn't even know what I was searching for. I wasn't profitable. I didn't really have, but once I found futures and I realized like they're big, they have money. If you can pay out, millions of dollars of people, they probably have some type of they have a lot of liquidity. And I think that's just what helped me get over the hump of, am I going to get paid from prop firms? Because I already lost all my money in the markets.
In the real markets.
Yeah, bro.
Yeah. I remember when I first saw Apex, because I was trying to decide when I switched to futures, those were like the two big firms. It was Apex and Top Step. There weren't many others yet.
Right.
And I remember being like, this is crazy. These Apex challenges are like $30. I was like, it just sketched me out, bro. And now, I mean, shout out Apex. They're great for, they've paid out people millions. But at the time, I was just like, this is weird, bro. I don't understand this business model. And so I went with Top Step. So
and then you get the business model kind of locked in. You're like, oh, they charge monthly, and then you have to pay for the PA. You don't just get it for $30. You got to pay the activation fee, baby.
Exactly. That activation fee. And people, you know, they want to trade 20 accounts. But hey, guys, remember, I'm gonna go to my screen real quick. Apex is running like an amazing deal right now, and I'm gonna load up on accounts today. I think if you go to
even better than last week, bro.
Dude, this deal, I think this is their best deal because it's 80%. I know a lot of people have been saying like, oh, I got to wait for the 90% deal on Black Friday. Here's the thing. Right now, this is 80% off with code match on the evaluation, but then it's only $40 activation fees, lifetime activation fee, no monthly. I think that is the best value. Like if they do go and drop a 90% off sale for Black Friday, I doubt the activation fees are going to be $40. I bet you save more money with this if you actually pass your account. So yeah, I think I'm going to load up. I think this is fire. Code match, guys, 80% off Apex.
You'll pay like, you get 50K accounts, you're going to pay like 30. No, it's no more than $38. So
I
and
think
an activation fee. Yeah, bro. So that's $78 to get funded with $2,500 in drawdown, bro.
Ridiculous. I think somebody did the math on if you fund 20 accounts with a $40 activation fee. What is that? Like $800? What is that?
$800.
$800. Yeah, 20 times 40.
So it's probably going to cost you $1,000.
Yeah.
And all in all,
get 20 accounts funded.
Yeah,
I mean, that's wild, bro. Like I've still never gotten a payout with Apex. I just haven't put enough focus into them. You know, the intraday trailing drawdown used to sketch me out. But now I'm ready for it because I do know how to scalp. I could take those base hits. So I've been working on a few Apex accounts, but I only have 3 right now. So yeah, I think I'm going to load up, man. Try and get to at least like 10 with this deal. Bro. Because I know tons of people. I have friends in the space. They've taken multiple $40,000 payouts from 20 accounts.
Yeah, bro. That's a lot of bread, bro.
The leverage is just insane with Apex.
I know, man. 20 accounts, you can trade 10 NQ on a 50K account.
It's crazy.
What? Not like you'll need that. I actually know somebody who his name is Vicious. He trades max contracts with Take Profit Trader. I'm like, yo, you're just like 10 contracts, bro. Just I'm like, yo, bro, it's so much. So many contracts.
By the way, Rocha in the chat is asking, is there a consistency rule on Apex? So there is. I think it's 30%.
You're right. There is
30%. Yeah.
Yep.
Which
not
is
on
not
eval,
bad,
though.
man.
Not on eval.
On eval, you can pass in one day. That's another reason why I like them. You can just pass it in one day.
Yeah.
But yeah, funded is 30% consistency rule, which isn't bad, bro. I'm used to trading 20% consistency rules with Tradeify for instant funding. So yeah, that's not a problem for me.
Tradeify instant funding is nice because all you have to do is make the percent to get a payout. I mean, it's like passing a challenge, but you're getting a payout for passing, kind of.
I mean, check this, bro. Yeah, we love Tradeify here, bro. Payouts, let's go.
Let's go. Bread, bro. I've only gotten my payouts with Apex.
That's solid, man. Apex. I mean, I still haven't made an Apex payout. I got to get there. That's my next level up.
It's just, I think the biggest thing for me is like, well, the trailing drawdown, I think is just there. Like the live trailing drawdown is just there to get in your head. You know what I'm saying?
It is. It
doesn't really mean like if you're risking a lot.
Yeah, if you're trading appropriately and you're a base hit scalper, it's not a problem.
Right.
It's really not.
But if you're over leveraging, that's where it gets you.
Exactly.
That's where it gets you.
Exactly. Hey, Kirsty said I'm getting some Apex accounts today. Code match, Kirsty. Code match. 80% off.
Let's get it.
But yeah, basically no rules on the eval. You just pass it one day.
You could drop 10 NQ and then 100 MNQ and pass with 7.5 points. You know what I'm saying?
Jake, what broker are you using for real funding? Someone is asking.
AMP.
Solid.
AMP. It's a broker out of Chicago. It's an old broker. It's one of the oldest brokers.
Yeah. They're tried and true. They're old school. I just use Tradeivate for my personal cash account, bro.
See, I was gonna use Tradeivate, but the I think the commission's a little bit less on AMP.
Okay, fair enough. Yeah.
Yeah. I might be wrong though. I don't know, but
No,
I just saw that
fair,
AMP
though.
had low commissions. I pay like $1.25 per contract, or $1.24 per contract. So $1.24 times 6. That's probably like $7.
By the way, chat, we did hit 85 likes. Perfect. So we can run this giveaway. I know Stoic Jake, do you want to stay on until 11 today, or you can hop off if you got something to do, whatever. But
No,
you're
bro, I
more than
got you.
welcome to
I'll
stay
stay until
until
11.
11. Cool,
Yeah,
cool.
absolutely. Thank you. I appreciate that.
Absolutely, man. Yeah, we love having you on. You're one of the favorites, honestly, from the chat too.
Much love. I love being on, bro. Thank you for having me. It's always fun.
Absolutely, man. Yeah, we got to get you on regularly for sure.
Oh, dude, that would be dope. I would love that.
But okay, guys, let's run this giveaway. So this is what we're going to do. Again, as always now, we run our giveaways through the Discord channel. So the Prop Firm Match Discord channel. What you're going to do is, if you haven't joined the Discord yet, go to the link in the description of this video where it says Discord. There's an invite link. I'll copy and paste it for you guys, make it as easy as possible. I'll drop it in the comments here. And also, if you guys are watching on mobile, if you're watching on Instagram and you want to tap into the main stream on YouTube, I'll drop a link there for you as well, so you can get to the Discord channel and all that. So there's the link, guys. Go ahead and join the Discord, and I'll tell you guys how to enter in a moment, okay? Just give me 1 sec. I want to make sure everyone gets a chance. So I'm going to drop the link to the main YouTube channel on the mobile chat. So anyone watching on mobile, you can head on over here. All right, there we go. So we got all that. Now we'll pull up Discord. We're on my screen, right?
That was nice risking 6 contracts today. That was nice.
Bro, that was a beautiful trade, man. Worked out nice.
Yeah. And then it just immediately flipped. I was risking 4. Now I'm like 6s. Like that.
I love it. Okay, guys. So here we are on Discord. Once you get verified, all these channels are going to pop up. You're going to go to PFM TV, and you're going to go here to the stream chat channel. So this is what we're going to do. To enter the giveaway, you're going to type Stoic. You're going to type Stoic. There
Let's
you go.
go,
Shout
chat.
out Stoic Jake. Boom. So all entries that type Stoic below my name, you will be entered into the giveaway. Yeah, drop those codes. While we're waiting for that, Roach is asking, do you guys recommend trading FOMC days? So I was talking about this earlier in the morning, Rocha. Just so you know, today's not like the FOMC day that you might be thinking about. That happens on the last Thursday of the month. This is the FOMC meeting minutes, which is different. It's way less important. It's like, honestly, I don't even really pay attention to it, but it is there. There will be a data release at 2 p.m. Not too worried about that personally, though.
What's your Instagram?
My Instagram is I am Zarb, just like my X account. At I am Zarb.
I am Zarm.
Yes, sir. Damn, we're getting a nice pullback here, guys. Like, whew, maybe we could
ZARM. Sorry.
ZARB.
Zarb. Sorry.
Yes,
My bad.
yes. No worries.
Boom. I'm about to follow you, bro.
Yeah, do it. I'll make sure to follow back. I'm super active on X, guys, but I try to post on IG as much as I can. Yeah, we're getting a bunch of entries in here, and honestly, we might have a long opportunity before the stream's over too. So keep in mind, if I do take a long, I'll look at it. I'll let you guys know. I'm looking at this 15-minute fair value gap right here, this higher time frame gap. I think as long as we hold this overall zone, you have previous day's value area high lining up pretty nicely at 24,817. Maybe a bounce here. Honestly, maybe a little bounce. The only thing I don't like about it is that I'm more just focused on trend continuation with this, because we have taken some pretty relevant liquidity, right? We called this out in the morning. We said, if we're going up, we're coming for this previous day's high. We swept previous day's high, and now we're pulling back. So the question here is this a mean reversion back to equilibrium, or are we going to continue trends and go higher for the day? If we do, I mean, you do have targets above, but this is this ain't no low hanging fruit. So yeah, we'll be careful here, but I'm not opposed to a long idea. It's like a little trend continuation momentum scalp somewhere in this zone. So yeah, I'll keep my eye on that. And let me check these entries. Anyone need more time, or can we get these going? We got a lot of entries in here.
Yo, it's this guy said, "Why are you entering the giveaway? Imagine if Stoic won." Hey, if I win, chat, I'll just give it away, bro.
Bro, listen, these giveaways, they don't play. Chat doesn't play with these giveaways, bro. They want these accounts, man.
Yeah, I promise.
That's funny. All right, guys, I'll give you like 60 more seconds. I'll give you till 10:55, and then that's it, though. I'm going to copy all the entries. Yeah, what do you think about this price action, bro? I know you're done for the day. You took your one and done, but like, if you had to pick, do you think we hold this area, go higher, or do you think we could even pull back?
I think because of this particular wick candle, how it rejected off of this resistance area right here, I kind of didn't like really close at all. I just said, nah, it's too high. And then it just kind of we're trickling down. Honestly, we might, in my opinion, US 30 will probably most likely make a New York low, because we have a London low, but we don't have a New York low. Usually, New York will make its low. So that might be the new daily low or somewhere in this area. But since the range is, probably it's only 300 something points, we might just kind of consolidate in this area before FOMC mini. Like, it won't have a big effect, but it might push it in a direction for said time period. So, I mean, I think typically kind of before news events, we're kind of slow, but anything can happen. I don't know. I think that maybe, we're hella bearish. If we look at
YM is crazy. YM looks so different, bro. I mean, NQES look pretty bullish. YM looks bearish as hell.
It does, man. It's it's really bearish. So I mean, I'm saying, like, this is the New York low, this is the London low right here. So we might make a new low off London or off New York, but I think we probably just sit in this range right here. I'll box it out. Probably in this range, probably just stuck in here. I don't think we'll break out of this area today.
Yeah.
But we do have a lot of market time left. So, I mean, I could be wrong. I'm okay with being wrong. It just
for sure
kind of in the past, before FOMC meeting minutes, even though it is not really that significant, it's a red folder. So the market will kind of consolidate, pick up orders before something happens.
Yeah, guys. Also, from my perspective, like, we do still have the midnight open. We have not retraced there for the day. So we could do that. If you remember yesterday, we didn't retrace to the midnight open until deep in the PM session. So, I mean, that's still possible. I have midnight open on NQ coming in at 24,525, which is like way below us. Another 250 points down. So, I mean, who knows, man? It's still higher time frame bearish trend. So don't count it out.
Big bearish, bro.
All right, here we go. Chat, I'm going to get your entries in. I'm going to copy and paste all of these. Just give me 1 sec.
Yo, the duck race is such a good idea. That's such a good idea. Like,
yeah, duck race is fire. Yeah. This shit is funny. Yeah, I think we got enough entries. I'm going to copy and paste all these. Give me a minute or two, guys, to get this going.
Let me see where I'm at for the month. For the month right now, I'm at 13.16%.
Nice. On the account, profit?
Yeah, $329.
Beautiful, man.
It would really just be 3% though, or maybe not. $329. It'd be 1.3% on a profit from account with 25K, or I guess a 50K account with the $2,500 drawdown. Because I'm just basing it off of now $2,500 drawdown instead of $2,000 drawdown.
Yeah. Do you see yourself going to and trading any prop firms again in the near future? Or are you fully focused on personal cash account right now?
Oh, right now, yeah, I'm focused on cash account. I just want to develop a lot of bread in this account, and then like, okay, maybe I can use prop firms, because the problem I'm having with prop firms right now is I have to wait for my bread, bro. I don't want to wait for my bread right now. I need,
Fair enough.
you know what I'm saying? I want to build the bread. And even though I'm not withdrawing the bread, it's still there to withdraw. So when I have maybe the number that is in my mind to where I'm like, okay, I'll be good, then I can do prop firms.
Fair enough, man. Fair enough. Um, Yo, Jake, this was an amazing stream, bro. Yeah, I really love having you on, man. We got to get you on again ASAP.
Yeah, bro. Whenever you want me to get on the stream, bro, I will happily get on, bro. I appreciate you having me always. Thank you for support. Thank you for having me on Proper Match TV, baby. It's the best. Proper Match is the best, chat. It's the best. There's no other tool like Proper Match in the industry. You will not find a tool like Proper Match in the industry.
There we go, guys. You heard it from the man himself. W's in the chat for Stoic Jake. And yeah, bro, we will see you soon. Keep in touch,
Yeah,
bro.
I'll see you soon.
Talk soon.
Thank you for having me.
Later. All right, chat. Yeah, Jake is the man. All right, so I think this is what we're gonna do, guys. Let me just get this. Let me get this layout going. There we go. Beautiful. And there we go. Nice and clean. Nice and clean. Yeah, man. Love having Jake on. Seriously, really good dude. Stand-up guy. Great trader. So let's do this, chat. I got all the names. I got the list populated for this giveaway, right? So I think what we're going to do, we're going to take a real quick break, like maybe, I don't know, 2 minutes. We'll take a 2-minute break. And when we get back, we will announce the winners. We'll give away at least 2 accounts this time around, at least 2. Maybe we'll do 3. I still have like 8 accounts to give away for the day. So, we got some work to do. We only got another hour of the stream. So we'll get some accounts to give away. Stay tuned, and I will be right back. Okay, guys, don't go anywhere. We will announce the winners in about 2 minutes. Quick break. All right, chat. We back. Told you, not too long, right? Man, I'm not gonna lie. I kind of want to look for a long here. Part of me just wants to get in here and just target 25 points because I feel like with the negative risk reward, I could probably catch 25 points with a wide stop. I'm going to be patient, though. I don't really like the way that's moving yet. But yeah, we'll spin the wheel. We will spin the wheel. That'll stop me from trying to take a trade too early here anyway. But I do think we might get a pop here. I feel like I can catch 25 points, chat. NQ's really going down, though. And again, we have midnight, so it's not like crazy if we want to come down to midnight. You're looking for shorts, Rocha? I understand. I would be thinking like a quick base hit scalp long. I could go over the idea in a moment. Let me get some music on, though. There's no entry signal yet. Rocha, I understand. If you're trying to short the midnight open, I don't hate that idea at all. I don't hate that idea. Is like in different conditions, I'd be pretty hyped about this here to take the market's so volatile that I this is good to sell off freaking 800 ticks. It could happen. So yeah, let's chill for a sec. Oh, what, you don't hear my voice? You should. My mic is weird. Okay, hold up. Oh, it's okay now? Okay. Yeah, not sure what happened there. We good though? Okay, cool. All right, let's run this giveaway real quick. Oh, see, I want to get in right here, man. Nah, we're gonna wait. A lot of entries. We're growing, bro. The stream is growing. Yeah, I probably just wasn't close enough to the mic. All right, chat. Let's do this. On 3, 1, 2. Hey, FX Kid, let's go. You were the winner. Remember, guys, so we are not clarifying which accounts we're giving away at the moment because we're trying to make it easier for PFM support. And just in case there are people who maybe want a certain account type within a certain time period, we might let them get a different account. So this actually is going to work out better for you guys. But we can't clarify here on stream which account you guys are going to win. But shout out to our sponsors. We got Top One Futures, Blue Guardian, and Aqua Futures all sponsoring the stream, giving away 4 accounts. So we got 12 accounts to give away for the day. I've already given away 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So we still got 6 more. But yeah, shout out FX Kid. Big shout out. Now, this is what you're going to do to claim. Let me go over that real quick. Thank God we didn't look for that long. Okay, what you're going to do to claim your account is you're going to go over to PFM Support on X. I'll drop the link in here for you. Just DM them, show them proof of your Discord handle, and you'll be good to go. All right, let's do another one. Let's run another giveaway. I got a ton to do. This is the old one. All right. Let's keep it going. 1, 2. Hey, Tarak. Shout out Tarak. Let's go. Another winner. Again, same as everyone else. Go over to X, DM them on PFM support at X, show them proof of your Discord handle, and you're good to go. Big shout out to Tarak. What do you do with the account that you won? They're going to give it to you and you get to trade it, my friend. You get a free funded account or a free challenge account. Congrats. So I still got 5 accounts to give away. Should we just run one more and then we'll do a couple more giveaways shortly after? Yeah, let's do one more. Let's go. 1, 2. Hey, Banu. Has Banu won this week? That name sounds familiar. I shouldn't ask that because I know you guys everyone just tells me yes, no matter what, because you think I'll do another spin. I'm checking right now. No, Banu has not won this week. I just double checked. Shout out Banu. You are the winner. Let's go. So you're going to go to PFM support on X, just like I said the other 5 times. And you're good to go. DM them, show them proof of your Discord handle, and you're in. No respin, KRN. I just double checked. I got them saved. No one's getting over on me. All right, what time is it? 11:09. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I still got 4 more accounts to give away. So Dino, I can't clarify which accounts. PFM support is doing that. They asked me to not clarify. So you guys are going to win either a Top 1 Futures, a Blue Guardian, or an Aqua Futures account. We're not clarifying on stream because it brings too much confusion for the support team. We want to make their life as easy as possible. So they're going to issue the accounts and pick winners. And they can move stuff around. So if you happen to be restricted in a certain country, then they'll give you a different account. So it's going to be better this way. Why is Apex website lagging? Let's see. Oh, but for whoever asked me about how this giveaway works, you're going to get a free futures prop firm challenge. So you're going to have to pass the challenge to get it funded, but you don't have to pay for the challenge. It's totally free. Apex is not working though. Let me see. Zach is 2 steps ahead. Yes, sir. I am, bro. Yeah, it looks like Apex is not loading perfectly. Yeah, guys, give it an hour or so. I bet the website resolves itself. I think it's just running slow for a minute. Oh, yeah. Giveaway saves you guys money for sure. Blue Guardian and Aqua Futures, there's no activation fee, but Top 1 Futures does have one. I'm not lying. Who's lying? I'm not lying about nothing. I say the same thing every day. Top 1 Futures does have an activation fee if you pass. Blue Guardian and Aqua Futures, no activation fee. Yeah, those longs would have been dead, though. Thank goodness we did not take them. Guys, we might just be ripping down to midnight. I don't see why we stop here. Now, we could still get like a mean reversion type of play. But yeah, I mean, we inverted this 15-minute gap like nothing. Sliced through it like butter, bro. Granted, we have another one right here. Kind of a tough play. You have another 15-minute gap here. Could the market get a 25-point bounce in here? Maybe. But, I mean, look at this 5-minute chart. Not a single – it just went all bullish candles to all bearish candles. Just total V-shape reversal here. Pretty wild. Yeah, this is pretty wild price action. I'm happy we're up on the day. We're chilling. Apex is down right now. Yeah. Okay. Thanks for letting us know, Erkan. I'm sure they'll resolve it quickly. They're good with that. Yeah, I missed a short. I did. I missed the short idea. Am I selling the 15-minute inverse? I don't know, man. I mean, maybe I should be looking for the sells to midnight. It does make a lot of sense. Let me take a look at, so this is ES. Is there like a, are these equal highs though? These are relative equal highs on the hourly on ES. That's interesting. NQ swept out that high beautifully and is going lower. Yeah, I mean, we might just be expanding lower to take out these lows. I think, again, we have midnight retracement. It's there. It's valid. But I don't want to short inside another 15-minute gap. You know, like, yes, we did inverse this 15-minute gap, but there's another one right below us. And we have previous day's point of control right here. Like, yeah, we're below it right now. But what if this 5-minute candle closes back above? Could be a long. It's a tough spot. Yeah, I'm going to chill for a minute. I want to see if we can break back above the POC. Do the giveaway, Zach. I need money so fast, man. I am doing farming. I am gold. I love you, bro. I don't know what you're talking about. Rocha says he is a level at 698. If we get a pullback up, it's here. Okay, let me see. 698. So you're thinking market goes a little... So you're thinking market will bounce here at 698. Yeah, I don't think it's terrible. So we have this 15-minute gap, and if you narrow down, there's this 5-minute, right? So yeah, we could get a little pullback up here. Honestly, fuck this. I'm going to take this. I think I should be able to catch a little bounce here. It's POC holding right now. POC is holding. Which contract am I trading? NQZ, the December contract. We close this trade for a loss if we get a closure below 690 on the 5-minute. So I know I have a stop down here. I wouldn't let it hit this. I would close this trade manually if I get a 5-minute closure below this 5-minute, which is not looking great at the moment. But we're going to give it a sec. Likely to go up here. I'm good. You think I'm good? Yeah, it's just like it continues to surprise me how volatile this market is. Like you just move 25 points in one direction so quickly that it scares you out of like wanting to stay in trades. That's what I've been dealing with this week. And we're green this week. We're doing great, but it's been like psychologically a bit of a tougher market for me. I'm not going to lie, because it's just so volatile. Like it could go, you could get a freaking 150 tick swing in one direction, your trade is not invalidated at all. But it just, when you're looking at that tick value, you're just like, damn, this is like ripping lower. But it's just that volatile. So when I see it being down 150 ticks, I'm like, whoa, should I be cutting this? Because usually my trades will not go that deep into drawdown before hitting TP if I'm right. But this market, it be doing that. This is what you would call a risk entry, trying to position ourselves inside the area that we think price will bounce from, and then take a low-hanging fruit bounce idea instead of waiting for full confirmation. So the key with these is you'll get a better entry to catch that quick move, but you are running the risk of like having not any clear confirmation that the market's going to stop going in that direction. But let's see. I don't think it's a bad idea to just position myself inside this gap after that move up to look for 25 points. So if it loses, it loses. And this seems, I'm telling you, man, morning session. We took that one win in the morning session. And even that one, though, if I think about it, it went like 50 points against me in the matter of a 1 minute candle. That's how crazy the market was. To the point that I cut it and took the quick win because I was like, this is just crazy. Yeah, we might be cooked here, chat. You know, you just think to yourself, like, is this really just going to do this? Straight up, sweep previous day's high, straight down to midnight? Or is there going to be some type of mean reversion in here? You expect mean reversion. That's the more likely thing. But of course, we could just be wrong. So many fair value gaps above. Come on, POC. Just break above. We need to break above that POC. Zach, look at daily. I think it was inducement and now we'll carry on downwards. What do you think? Yeah, I mean, daily perspective, it could for sure. But we're looking for a quick move. How many minutes left on this candle? Oh, we just started it. Okay. So volatile. There's like no such thing as putting your stop at break even in this market on scalps either, because it just whipsaws 25 points so quick. Like you can only start safely putting stops at break even when you're at like 200, 300 points of profit. Come on. Look at that. See what I mean? Just those wicks are gnarly, bro. Those wicks are so gnarly. Like I ideally would want to just put my stop at break even, but I can't trust that it won't wick there and then still go to TP. These are the struggles of like really volatile markets, right? Volatility is good because you could catch 25 points quickly, but it's also bad in some cases. Okay, there we go. We took the dub. Let's go, chat. Let's go. So that was on 5 accounts. So we're up about 300 times 5 accounts. Let's fucking, oh, I shouldn't curse. Let's go. So we're up 1,500 on the day now on Tradeify. Low hanging fruits. And I'm not going to lie, that was still a little stressful to be in, but we're at a key level. We had a big bounce. We're rebalancing a 5-minute fair value gap. You expect to be able to catch 25 points off a mean reversion. That's the idea. Apparently today we get NVIDIA earnings report. I bet it will set this week's candle closure. I'm expecting an opening gap tomorrow. Sam the Trader, thank you for reminding me of that. Big shout out. I can't believe I didn't even talk about that yet today. Yeah, we have NVIDIA earnings Wednesday evening. I think it's at like 6 p.m. So, yo, I'm telling you right now, if you guys want to trade Asia session, today's the day. Asia session is going to go hard tonight with the NVIDIA earnings. There's going to be a lot of volatility. Thanks for reminding me of that. I was talking about that all week, and then I forgot to talk about it today. The Apex account you were talking about, is it with code match? I can't see anything about the one-time $40 fee. Yeah, well, that's the activation fee, Kirsty. So you pay whatever the fee is. Like, you're getting 80% off when you use code match at checkout. You're getting 80% off with code match. The $40 fee is the activation fee, and that's when you pass. Thank you, though, guys. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Dubs are in the chat. Appreciate you all. Way to go, Zach. 2 straight wins. Yeah, we are back, baby. Morning session. We are back. Nice work. You could have waited a little bit, but yeah, levels don't lie. Yeah, I probably could have, Rocha. I rate that. Now it's dumping after TP hit. Yeah. Oh, that's what we love about base hits. The same thing happened to Stoic this morning, right? He hit his TP. It ripped back down. That's why it's just more fun. Base hits are more fun, man. In and out. In and out. There's always another trade. You know what I mean? Sam the Trader says, Asia stream. Let's run it. Bro. I mean, I'm not opposed to the idea. TP was on point. Great analysis, Zach. Thank you, guys. Thank you all. Kind words here. Yep, we love base hits. Josh knows what I'm talking about. Look at that. Oh, my goodness. Okay, guys. I think we're going to midnight open. Why do we stop here? We go in a midnight open, chat. We can still get a reversion back up, but that would just be a gift. Like, I think the market's not going to be that nice to us. Like, bro, if we got a mean reversion back to one of these gaps and then got an inversion to the downside, oh my God, would I short the hell out of that? Because I think we're going to midnight open. I don't see why we stop. All right, chat. Let's get some more giveaways in too. I got like 5 accounts to give away. Can we hit 100 likes before the next one? I am gold is seeing an inversion fair value gap below. Yeah, we got a bunch. We just inverted this 5-minute right here. Yep. Yeah, I think we take out this wick low, this 9:30 a.m. low. I think we're going to take it out. It's just, though, when the market's so volatile, can you get a safe entry to that low? Because, like, where does this pull back to? There's so many options. I'd be looking at this previous day's point of control. I mean, even on the 5-minute, look at the way this is being respected. We come here. We get a closure below here. After we get that 5-minute closure, look at these wicks. Up, close below. So previous day's point of control is holding as resistance now. It flipped from support to resistance. Rocha says, I ain't trading. Good luck, everyone. Yeah, weird. Dude, this price action is hard to trade. We're doing well this week, and I'm still saying it's hard to trade. It's not easy price action. It's not. Starboy says, yes, let's go. Hell Saint, it's going down to current POC. Let's take a look at the current POC. Do you use it a lot? I don't use that level. I just stick to previous days, but I know a lot of people that love using current day's profile. Let's see where it's at. Yeah, we're at, for me at least, with my settings, where we are currently at the current day's POC. It's right here at 24,710, give or take a few ticks. So yeah, we're there right now. It'll be interesting to see, again, does it hold? Do we break below? That's interesting. You have a different POC than me, but we might have different settings. You guys know me. I use the 30-minute time frame to look at my profile, and I use electronic trading hours, not New York session only. I use a combination of Asia, London, and New York of the previous day. Taking trade at those zones is high risk. I mean, look at this. That 5-minute gap kind of got inversed, but this is tough. That's not the easiest inversion to play right here. Look at this pumping back up. Is there any type of SMT divergence here? It's a 9:40 a.m. candle. Not really. We kind of created equal lows here, so that can feed the short idea. Yeah, NQ just created equal lows. Look at that, guys. That's helpful. Relative equal lows. Could want to come down, take that, but I think we can get a deeper retracement up first. There's a lot of imbalance up here. Where's the 50%? Yeah, 50% would line up perfectly with this midpoint fair value gap. I'm not saying we go there, but it would be pretty interesting if it did. 2.6% up today, Zach. Very good day. Now I'm done. I freaking love that, Neek. Good job. Beautiful. Freaking love that. Oh, man, what am I going to do for the rest of the day? I'm up 300. I'm up 1,500 on my accounts. Like, what should I really do? Should I move over to Apex and try and get some accounts funded, or should I keep trading Tradeify? I don't know. I'll have to decide. I'm not sure what I'd rather do. More family time. Yeah. Stop trading and go enjoy life. Dude, I'm a worker, bro. I'm a workhorse. I'm going to stream at PM session at 1:00. I just be working, bro. This man is dedicated. Good thing I love what I do. Not many people can stream for 5 hours a day, chat. It's not as simple as it seems. Especially because now, like, bro, my trades are always taken with an audience now. There's always people watching me take my trades. A lot of people could not deal with that and trade profitably and still take payouts. It's like, dude, I'm telling you, it's tougher than you think. When I first started trading, or when I first started streaming, bro, I sucked on stream. I would get so nervous. I would be worried that people were going to think I'm a bad trader. And, you have ego. It just was not a good time. And eventually we made it happen. I just got better and better at it. I just stopped caring what people think, But it's easier said than done. It really is. Taking losses live on stream is a battle. Win or loss today. We're green. We are green. I'm up 300 times 5 accounts. So I'm up 1.5K. Let's see if Tradeify updated my trades. It probably didn't update the newest trade, but it probably updated the others from earlier. Let's see. Yeah, so it hasn't updated the newest trade yet, but it will soon, I'm sure. Or no, it did. Okay, cool. Yep, 1.5K for the day. We're up total of $10,000, $10,400, 45% win rate, average R multiple about 2 to 1, which is pretty crazy for me right now. Profit factor 1.89. Yeah, looking good. Looking good. So that's cool. Do I have a code on Tradeify? So I do, but also listen, we're on Prop for Match TV. Use code MATCH, my friend. Code MATCH on Tradeify gets you the best discounts. Code MATCH, 30% off right now on instant funding, on the growth plans, on all of it. Shout out Tradeify. Yep, code match, bro. Any of your favorite firms, if they're listed with PFM, you got code match to go off of. Yeah. Use code match, Dino. Exactly. Kirsty says nice. Yes. Yep, we're cooking. I think we're gonna come down and take those equal lows right here. So I think that's the next logical target, 24,660. You just don't know how deep of a retracement you're gonna get first. Right? That's the problem here. I am Gold says, I take the grace of Zach, man. I will make those big payouts soon. I believe in you. I believe in you, bro. I really do. All right, we hit 100 likes. Should we run some giveaways? I still got like 5 to. We got some work to do. We got some giveaways to do. Let's go. All right, let's do it. Let's do it, chat. Here we go. We'll get a new list. All right, guys. So what we're going to do in honor of Code Match, to enter the giveaway, enter type match. Just to keep your mind, healthy reminder that if you don't win a giveaway, all you got to do is type code match, get the best discounts. All right, those entries coming in hot. Let's go. Yeah, this NQ, I don't know. I do think it goes lower. I just wouldn't want to short this low. Urcon is asking, can prop firm match look into a prop firm that I'm using? It's called Trader's Yard. Damn, Urcon trading on CFDs. What are you doing, bro? Why are you on the CFDs? Trader's Yard. Yeah, I don't know, man. I could ask them to look into it. They might take a look. Why, you think it's a good firm that's worthy of being listed? Or are you asking because you don't know? Yep, we're going to take these equal lows, chat. They're coming. That's next. Next up is equal lows. 24,660 incoming. All right, I'll give you guys till 11:37 to get your entries in. So if you miss it, you miss it. Just remember that. 11:37 to get your entries in inside of Discord. Okay, here we go. Hear those lows coming. Couldn't I take a short here? Yeah, I could have, but I'm already up. I'm up 1.5K for the day. I just don't want to force it. But yeah, these equal lows were solid. I mean, this was such a clear draw. Look at this. This is what you love to look for. Market leaves, perfect equal lows. There you go, taken. Leaves equal lows, then retraces back inside that inversion fair value gap. You also have previous day's point of control here. Short scalp, this was a solid move. Like, I could have taken this. This would have been better than my long, to be honest. This was a better trade idea. But it's all good. We made money. All that matters is we make money. All right, it is 11:37, so I think I should get these entries in. And look at that. We just swept that low, kind of popping back up. We'll see what happens. I think midnight open is a pretty clear target, but we'll see. All right, let's get these entries in. All right. List is cooking. It's coming right now. All right, chat. Duck race. All right, let's run it. 1, 2. We've been green every day this week. Let's go. Oh, we got a leader. We got a leader so far. Will it last? I don't know, man. We'll have to see. Oh, you just got edged, bro. Kirsty, you've been green every day too. I love that. Amazing. Anwar. Big shout out to Anwar. Let me copy this name. Big shout out. So this is what you do to enter. Okay, here, let's do this real quick. This is what you do to claim your account. Okay, Anwar, you're going to go over to PFM support on X. Send them a message. Okay, drop them a message. I just dropped the X handle in the chat. I see you here. Beautiful. Good to have you, man. So go ahead there to PFM support on X and DM them. They will get back to you. Just show them proof of your Discord handle. That's all you need to do. Real simple. And we got more to do. Let's keep it going. On 3, 1, 2. We just have so many ducks that you can't see all of them pip rolls. Like we got mad ducks in here. Kiwi Canadian is out here right now. See, Adib, you can see yours. There you go. Okay, we got Wonderwalks, we got Chris Topher, we got Murrigan in the front. Tejas coming up. Ooh, Kanish ICP. Kiwi Canadian, let's go. Damn, that was a close one, bro. Kiwi Canadian, that's all you. How many we got now? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I still have 2 more accounts. Bro, there's no other stream that gives away this many accounts. No other stream in the industry gives away this many accounts. Big congrats, though. Big congrats. Again, just DM PFM support on X, and you're good to go. Hook them up. Hook them up with your Discord handle. Show them proof. That's all you got to do to claim your account. They'll get back to you. Urkon says, best trading stream, best stream in the YouTube universe. Dude, much appreciated. Much love, Urkon. Urkon, you want to come on stream one day, bro? Let me know. Urkon he was in our ASFX group, so me and him have been trading together for a minute. Let me know, bro. You're always welcome. But thank you guys. Yeah, best trading stream out there. Love you guys. I really do. I'm so grateful for you guys tuning in every day. It means a lot. And I try to do my best. I'm trying to give you guys good trades. I'm trying to give you educational value. I think we do a pretty good job. We've taken big payouts live on stream. We've only been streaming for a month. We've already taken a payout from the trades we've taken. Like, we're out here, man. Yeah, send the trader accounts and most importantly, value. Exactly, man. Okay, Erkon, you're down. All right, we'll talk. We'll talk. So Anwar, these accounts, I can't give an exact account. The prop firm match support team is going to disperse the accounts. So all I can tell you is that you guys are going to win one of these. They're Aqua Futures, Top One Futures, or Blue Guardian. Shout out to our sponsors, some of the best firms in the space right there. Again, all listed on Prop Firm Match. So trusted, reliable firms that pay you out. And again, guys, listen, it's not a big deal if you don't win a giveaway. You can always use code match for your best discounts. But all right, we're getting a little pop here. So we took those equal lows. Market's moving up on the 1 minute. Yeah, I don't see anything I like though. I'm like, listen, we could still just like the way this market's going. Imagine we just bounce here. We take those equal lows and then rip back up. We're so close to the lows though, but this is not a spot to short because now you're getting into that danger territory. You're in a deep, deep discount, right? I would not short this low personally. Even with that midnight open target, I would not be entering into a new short. If you're still short and you're looking for midnight, fair enough, but I wouldn't get into a new short. Yeah, Dino, so it's a surprise, exactly. Yeah, it can be. You guys are the OG chat, absolutely. You guys are the originals. We've only been running this stream for 4 weeks. It's brand new. All right, let's get these last two giveaways done because it's almost 12 o'clock. Okay, we'll keep the same list. But you guys said you want to do a pinwheel instead. How do I go back? Do I still have this list? Oh, I can just get it here. Who drinks the milk after cereal? Stoic, you're crazy, bro. Everyone. Who doesn't? Nathan, I don't think there's a time limit to activate an account with Top One Futures. Hit them up on support just to double check, but I don't think they have a time limit. Like, you could wait a couple weeks if you want to wait to activate. All right, chat. 1, 2, 3. Kenny Yaya. Punjabi, you might have missed it because I gave everyone a few minutes to enter. All right, so some people might have missed the opportunity when I copied the names. I copied them like a little while ago. Kenny Yaya, big shout out. Let's go. Big shout out. Again, as always, I'll just keep repeating myself. To claim your account, go to PFM support on X. Drop them your Discord handle and you're good to go. They'll hook you up. Big shout out. All right, let's do the last one. The last giveaway. All right. Last giveaway of the day. Until tomorrow. We'll give away more accounts tomorrow. That's the beauty. You were there on Instagram for 30 minutes. Yeah, trading talks. We always recommend if you guys are on IG, but you're on the computer, like come on over to YouTube. All right, that's where we want it all to be on YouTube, but we want to make sure we expand the reach. All right, last giveaway of the day. Let's do it. Wild Bite. Big shout out. You won the last giveaway account. Big shout out. Wild Bite. Let's go. All right, guys. That's all the accounts. That's all the accounts to give away today. Hey, and I see you in the chat. So, yeah, bro, just go to PFM support on X. send them over a DM and they will get you hooked up. All right. All right, guys. I think that's going to do it for today. I think we're going to call it amazing stream, good trading. We took 3 dubs. I took 2 wins. Stoic Jake took a win. Called out winning trades. We called the market live. We gave away accounts. I had a great conversation with Jake. He's a really solid dude to talk trading. I like his outlook on the markets. I like his psychology. Pip Rolls, it has to be your Discord name. It doesn't have to be the same as YouTube. We're tracking your Discord name. But all right, chat. Peace and love. I will be back tomorrow, as always, same time, 8 a.m. Eastern, and we will run it back. We'll do the same thing. So take care, trade safe, and I'll catch you guys tomorrow. Peace.